Hi. Oh, I almost forgot the most important prop. I can hear
Check,
you, everybody.
check your own mic audio and
Can you guys hear
sources.
me? Is it too loud?
All right.
Yeah,
Hey,
we
there we
can
go.
hear you,
Now
Squish.
I'm coming through.
So I can hear Spio faintly over the music that he's blaring. Oh,
And we're gonna do that. We're gonna
I
disconnect
had to
that.
mute Twitch.
And
I
do
was
that.
responding to myself
And
because I
then do
don't
that.
recognize my own voice.
All right. We're professional streamers here. All right. Can you see it? No? All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey. What's going on, party? How you guys doing?
Hey, bro.
What's up? What's up, Squish? Love the
This guy's
hat.
Long time no roll.
Ah,
Doing great.
I'm glad to hear it, Lion. Stira, how you feeling?
I drank a cup of coffee already. I'm ready.
Already, it's been like a minute.
I
My
just
God.
got it. I slurped
Bro,
it
slow
down.
down. Slow down. There's
I
plenty
have
of
a second
time.
one.
I could
Oh,
get
no.
some coffee. Oh,
All
no.
right. All
Got some
right.
tea.
Nice. All
You
right.
know
All
what
right.
I wish I had some cactus cooler.
I don't know what that is.
You guys
All
have
right.
never had cactus cooler? Oh my goodness.
No. All right. So, you'll have to tell me about that later. I'm
Okay,
not
sure
now I'm
thing, dude.
curious. All right, everybody. Hello and welcome to the 10th episode and session of Æther Chronicle. A quote, insert description of game here, end quote. Æther Chronicle, created by the Mortal Woes, that's us, is brought to you by Zero Limits Gaming, a community gaming network built with non-toxic professional roots, where like players and streamers from all around the world can game and have fun together. I was literally just this morning speaking with one of the patrons of the Woes, Toru, who lives in Brazil. So it's like it's very neat to like reach out to everybody. And Zero Limits Gaming is a great place to not just play tabletop role-playing games, but all different types of games, like every type of game. They have like a bunch of different events that go on every week, anime watch parties, fight parties. They have exclusive coverage of all of the gaming events that are coming out, any type of massive changes to the games you love, or interviews with people who are kind of in the scene, in the know. So it's a great place to go. You guys should check it out. If you'd like to join, or possibly even play in our next game, you can hit the invite link, join in there, and we have a make sure to click the TTRPG interest section, and you can message in there that you are interested in joining and playing in our next game. If you've never played before, we make it super easy. All you have to do is have a computer with a browser, right? And that's it. And you will be able to play the game with us. And if you can't speak, that's okay, because I know like sign language. So you need a camera then, but I can help you. We can play together. So before we jump in, I'd like to thank everyone for working hard to make this happen. We starting with specifically Æther, Rox Captain, Squishel D, and Lion, the main characters this week. Thank you guys so much for coming and playing the game. And being so hype.
For having us.
You want me to say a
line?
line?
You sure?
Stupendously
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, that's your line. Just yeah. Nice. With no
No,
exclamation point.
actually-
That was the yeah you text somebody after like a paragraph. You're like, yeah.
Okay. Do we have any
But-
new players this week?
No, well, you're the newest of the players this week.
Okay, I need
Yeah.
you to say the following words to me. One of you. Welcome to the party. Try the punch. Good. That's one of
Oh.
my lines too.
Nice. You should. Oh man, that was. I hope you have more of those ready to go, because if
Okay.
you should really, if you don't use those every time you attack an enemy, you will get disadvantage.
No way!
Way, bro. You better pull up like
Can I
ChatGPT or Google a bunch of punch pun lines.
Wait, can I
punch
quote
lines.
music I'm
Punch
listening
puns?
to?
I guess. Yeah. All right.
It's music written by an AI, so it's a little
That's-
out there.
You're allowed to quote music. It's fine.
Okay.
So
I'll keep that in mind too. Do I still get disadvantage if it's music though?
no, it's fine because it's a funny punchline.
Yes.
So
Okay.
Gear Duo is going to fact check every single quote that you make before you attack to see if it's advantage or disadvantage or neutral.
I really hate that you've outed yourself as a big fat liar pants on fire before we've even started playing to our community, because I am not gonna do that.
Oh no, that is called satire.
Oh.
Nice. I'll have to fact check that later. Oh shit. I need to pull up the rest of my little card here. All right. Also Spio, the one of the creators and of Mortal Woes, my better half, and is for getting all this like set up and making sure everything's running smooth, and all the artists over at itch.io for providing, or artlist.io, not itch.io, artlist.io for providing us with cool music to use in our games. And Zero, wow, he was in the chat earlier, Zero from Zero Limits Gaming, the mastermind behind the community himself, coming to watch our game, who is just wildly busy, I know, but hopefully we will be entertaining. If there's anything that if there's any hoops that you would like the players to jump through, please put it in chat, and maybe they'll just ignore you, or maybe they'll do it. I don't know. I don't control them. So without further ado, hey, do you guys want to introduce yourselves? You guys want to tell us, like, I think this way, we're gonna let our adventure begin. You guys are gonna introduce yourselves, and like the current situation of what's
Okay.
happening. So I think
I can go
everybody
first.
roll. Oh, you want to go first, Lion?
Yeah,
You do want to go first?
yeah. I'm playing Emberot.
Mhm.
I'm a Death Domain cleric, also a bugbear, and currently in a pickle here. I'm getting pawed down by this giant hyena. Or is it wolf?
It is a
Wolf
hyena.
stands- Yeah.
Oh, like so. Emberot, Death Domain cleric, in the middle of this dungeon, which you have come to rescue your friends at. Underneath a castle where they've been kidnapped by some strange creatures that they've never seen before. These like gnolls, these hyena men, come rampaging through your safe haven, took your friends, and you guys have infiltrated hundreds, or well, over 100 of these gnolls swarming the outsides and upper regions. You found a subterranean cavern. You crawl through and find yourself back on the ground, a large paw pressed against the leather of your breastplate. You can feel, Lion, with each breath that you exhale, with each breath, your diaphragm, which perfectly adequate for creating a vacuum to pull air into your lungs against 1 atmospheric pressure, is so weak against the hundreds of pounds of the massive rippling muscle forcing this calloused pad. You can see the ends of each toe adorned with a claw that is chipped, dirt and gore pressed firmly into the cracks and indentations. These are not ornamental. These are for work. These are for survival. You can feel it pushing into your breastplate. The only thing keeping these massive claws, which are jagged and sharp, each the size of a hand, from piercing your skin is just the diffusion of the breastplate. But you can feel the pain as it's beginning to bruise. You let out another breath, unable to really pull it in. If this continues to go in this direction, it will fully depress your lungs, and you will not be able to take a breath inward if you remain in this position, lying on your back in a doorway, the cold stone of this place, candles flickering off in the distance and down the hallways. What does Imbarat do in this moment? I'd like everybody to roll initiative. Then Imbarat, you get to go for. We'll just move you to the top. I guess I have to put where are we in initiative still?
Yeah,
looks
I
like
think
it.
our initiative tracked from
Oh, you know what?
last episode.
I'll
so
just
we can
move
just-
us
yeah,
to Imbarat.
start
Okay,
it.
we'll just keep that initiative position. Imbarat. No matter how hard you pull, man. It's just no
We got
air's
him
coming in.
trapped.
Well, there's no. It doesn't have fingers. It's not like it's wrapped around you. It's pressed you with, and it's so much muscle and force pinning you to the ground. What
Could
would
he
you?
turn tiny and get out of the way?
I don't know. Imbarat, do you have the ability to change your size?
I do.
Back in the bag you go. I don't have a bag on me though.
Ah, you're talking about your ability to maneuver into places that otherwise would be
Yeah.
just strange for a creature your size. Interesting. As bugbears are known to slip in and out of the liminal spaces that would otherwise be mundane. Let's see. Let me check that feature. What's it called here? Sneaky. Proficient stealth,
I think-
and you can,
I think he's
without
gonna-
squeezing, you can move through and stop in a space large enough for a small creature.
So he's not gonna be affected by that then.
Is he near the vent? Is there vents near him maybe?
I
Oh.
just got out of the vent. The vent's over by Rock's captain.
Let me, yeah.
Over here
I
by
don't know,
Eric.
Maybe you can try and use that to, that ability in order to try and help you get out from underneath.
Aoife,
Man,
as you're,
I really
as you're,
wish I was over there.
It's like opposed grapple.
right, Aoife, as you look at this situation, thinking of things for that Imbarat could do, seeing that he's pinned, you look up and Eric's kind of got he's got like his chin in his hands and he's on his elbows, you know,
He's the thing for now.
and he's like, "What did you say about what was your suggestion?"
You think you can use your little squeezy body to help you squish out from under him?
Yeah.
He kind of yells from the vent where he's like comfortably sitting safely. Hey, you know, you think
You're on
you
the hyena's back. Why don't you yank his ears?
Yeah, can I yank his ears?
well, we're gonna say Emberat. What would you like? What or Lion? What would you like to
I
have
like
Emberat do in this moment?
I think Emberat's gonna try to struggle his hardest to get out from underneath the paw, either
Mhm.
by like jarring himself like quickly away from his
Okay.
grasp, or like pushing against
Absolutely.
the...
Emberat, give me a athletics or acrobatics check. Your choice. You're probably gonna want to choose acrobatics. As you begin to struggle against the grapple to move to maneuver out from underneath this paw.
Oh,
18.
Dirty 20.
Almost like a set of clothes with no body in it all of a sudden. Emberat flattens and the foot goes to hit the floor, but not faster than he can move his body in a almost a slither, as if his bones were suggestion. Emberat, you move and roll out of the way. You can go ahead with a dirty 20. You can absolutely move yourself 5 feet in any direction from where you are and be standing. That's slick. Let's go.
Hey,
Jeez.
DM Gear Duo.
Yeah.
Is it okay if you DM me the hyena image?
Like, what? Right now or after
Like
the
what
game?
the
We'll get you
tokens?
after the game.
I'm sorry, dude.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. I'm just
Yeah.
doing mid-journey prompts of us fighting this thing. I was just
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
I'll find it
So
on Google, I guess.
yeah. Um. All right, Emberat. You have struggled and moved free of this like beasts. Do you? So I do want to suggest something here because just because I thought it was cool. As you are beginning to move in around, this stone table is attached to the ground. And with your long arms, if you did not want to actually stand up, but rather like slide, like reach up 10 feet away from yourself and slide under the table, but still kind of be prone. Um, it's like the raptor situation or like the T-Rex situation in Jurassic Park. Its maw is too big to move underneath the stone table, you think.
That's interesting.
Hmm. I just thought it was cool. So.
Yeah. I have to keep in mind. Is it so? Can I do a
Emberat stares
spell?
weeks later, Emberat stares pensively off in the distance. Hey Emberat, what are you thinking about? I could have slid under that table. You wait, what? In the dungeon? Man, it's been a month. Yeah, I just can't. I don't know. I
bet
can't
you
let it
there's some
go.
gold
There's just
under
something
there.
about it. I bet he couldn't. I bet he couldn't have fit under there. Huh. Things would have been different probably. All right. So, can you cast a spell? Do you? If you go to your character sheet and you go to your spell book, um, and you choose bonus action, you will see that there are 3 spells available to you, each of which cost 1 bonus action. You have Healing Word, Sanctuary, and Shield of Faith.
So that counted as my action, getting off from the pin.
Yeah, breaking a grapple, yeah.
Okay.
Correctamundo.
So I'd like to end my turn then.
You could still. Do you know
Oh
what?
wait.
Do you know what these spells do? Or do you need? Do you know what any of them do before you choose to end your turn? You still have movement as
Yeah.
well.
I didn't want to use Well, I guess I could use Sanctuary on a FIFA.
On Aoife?
FIFA, yeah.
Hmm. That's pretty cool. Is that what you'd like to do?
Yeah, sure.
All
And then
right.
run away.
And and then run away. All right. So go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead and post Sanctuary. You ward a creature within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature, in this case Aoife, with an attack or harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, they have to choose a different target or lose the attack. What is it requires verbal, somatic, and material components. So you Imberot, you speak something, you do a somatic component. So that's like in Doctor Strange,
Am I missing
whenever he
a?
like
It
does the
says
thing.
It says I need a small silver mirror. I don't have a mirror.
You have a spell
You have a
casting
holy
focus. Yes, you have a spell casting focus. The very skull that upon which you wear. This is not correct grammar, but sounds cool. The very skull adorned upon your head is the holy symbol of the god of death. Carved into the horn, intricate runes and patterns. Dangling from it, effigies made of wicker, wrapped in witch-like totems. Tell us, Lion, if you would like, I would like to give you the opportunity, what it looks like as you summon the power of the god of death to protect and place a protective ward upon you. Really, it's a harmful ward, or of any creature that would seem to harm Aoife. But what does it look like as you place this ward upon her?
Let's say something along the lines of a circular darkness like spews from the ground around a Aoife, and it builds a wall. And it collapses around her and like gives like a sheen to her.
Yeah, almost devoid of light, but you can see that there's like, as it's near the wolf, it almost seems to reach out, like hands being like pressed up against like a flesh or something, right? Like a thin membrane, like these almost the souls of the lost and the damned, almost stretching out of this like thin membrane that rests on you, Aoife, reaching out for any that would mean to harm you.
Well, this is kind of cute.
Does like a little turn, a little pose. All right. So, Embrot, and you'd like to move. You have because you I gave you 5 foot of free movement. You have in it and I said you could get it for free. So yeah, you have your full movement.
Alright, I'm gonna run towards the vent.
Nice.
Say like, this is not what we're expecting. We get to regroup.
Nice. As you get outside of the range of like this knoll right here, he seeing the wolf as you run, like you begin to run by him, he's not even looking at you and what you've just done. He's staring directly up at this wolf. I who let Princess out? Hey, guys, and you can see these other two who are like fighting with this giant spider. They turn. Oh shit! It's easy, girl. It's gonna be all right. And they immediately take like a defensive posture as they no longer regard you as a danger. And you run by this knoll as he just lets you go by. He almost like he grabs your shoulder like he is like a friend asking for help. He's like, guys, and he just lets you slip through his fingers, never breaking eye contact. Princess, on the other hand, as you exit her attack range, gets an attack of opportunity on you. As you slip out from under, you cast this ward, snarling fangs, lunges forward to snap at you. Does a natural 1 hit?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Like
Just
self and confusion.
Oh yeah. As Princess turns in this like this stone kind of archway, breaks the
Covered in
stones and
whipped
kind of
cream.
gets stuck. Her shoulders get stuck in the doorway, and she like snaps at you a few times, and you see the bricks like beginning as the wall bows, and she is dismantling this stone, this cobbled stone, like doorway as it's falling apart. And each time she lurches forward, a foot of her body comes through. Stones turn to dust and crumble and break and shatter as she's coming to get you, or was she trying to come to get you?
I just want to remind the table, she is covered in whipped cream.
And yeah, oh no, she might
and
slip
Eva's
through.
riding her.
Oh, Eva, are you on the back of Princess
Yes.
right now?
That was where she last ended, yeah.
Oh,
She
okay.
was on the back of Princess.
All right, so
Yeah.
we come to this knoll right here, and he hey, truce, he says to the spider, who goes and makes like spider noises. I'm just gonna back away real slow like, and then he makes a shove attack on on his friend. Oh, actually, it's I'll do it like this. He makes a shove attack on his friend, who falls prone. He says,
Nice.
"You dirty bastard! You cheat anyway!" And he begins to run away. His friend makes a grapple attempt to grab his feet as he's running away, as he exits his attack of opportunity. I really don't think that that's gonna do it. No. What was it? A 7 and a 7.
Yeah.
He grabs his boot, and he's like, "Hey, I won these fair and square. You know what? You can have them. They don't call me Tim Tom No Shoes for nothing." And he slips out of the boot, and he runs, and as he's running, he slips the other boot off, and he throws it at his friend on the ground. Kind of not to hurt him, but just, to hit him with the other boot. Oh, they don't even fit anyway. Size too small. And he like runs through. He runs up to this door, which has a cage on it, and he reaches down to grab his keys, which he realizes the dead guy has. Oh fuck. And he starts putting his arm through the gate, and he begins to yell, "Hey, somebody help me!" And he's like rattling the cage. That will bring us to
Oh no.
Princess's turn. Aoife.
I think Princess likes me at this point, you know? She doesn't want to eat me yet.
Yeah.
She's like
Um,
hungry for the clumsy knolls right now. There's one laying on the ground. I'm just on the back. I can't do much.
Yeah.
I'm just a rabbit.
So yeah, the stone is like kind of running up and like breaking off of the shoulders as you're on the back of this thing. You're on the back of Princess, right? As she is trying to, she sees a chase, right?
Yep.
Wounded prey, and is very, is very excited. The hair on begins to stand up on the back of Princess as you can feel you can hear the claws scraping and pulling up tile and stone as it's not like a Princess is not doing these like burst, like jumping forward to like, and like rocking back and forth, but instead is using her powerful paws and limbs to pull herself through the stone, almost seamlessly too, as if like you were walking and you just like were moving brush out of your way. If you want to stay, please describe Aoife first for us here.
Oh, how I'm on it?
Yeah, well, like what Aoife looks like and what's going on. Like I described Princess,
like,
and
this
you
was your character introduction.
Yeah, this is how we're gonna do
Oh.
character introductions this time.
Oh, that's cute. Well, there's not much to see because she's fairly cloaked and has two pretty happy ears. Because she's like, oh, this is my new pet. He likes me. He's not attacking me yet. No. But she's a rogue, and she's holding on for dear life right now.
Yeah. Yet, I don't like how comfortable Aoife said yet.
Yeah.
It was a very familiar, not attacking me yet.
Yeah, Aoife's just happy if she's the last one
Yeah.
standing. She knows King of the Hill.
Yeah.
This
All
bird's
right.
kind of soft, you know?
So,
Nice. Comfortable up here.
so as you begin
The
to,
dire height is the
it's kind of,
hill.
yeah. So you go to like run your hands through this, through the fur, which is standing up in bristles, almost like porcupine quill. Some of which are the size of human fingers, running mostly along the spine. Like thick, bristly fur, and then as you run it through, it is just matted with dirt and blood, and you can see now that nobody stops Princess from rolling around in whatever Princess wants to roll around in,
What a naughty puppy.
and that is completely matted in her fur. Just go ahead and give me a just go ahead and give me a luck check real quick.
I'm just gonna rub my face in it. What a good
Evens or odds? Evens or odds?
even?
Evens? Okay, go ahead and just roll any dice. Evens is a good thing. But I'm gonna say
what-
you're
Want me
supposed
to
to.
do like a 20 or something?
Doesn't matter.
Whatever you're feeling spiciest.
Aw.
You always take the odds. I say that all the time. That should be my motto. You always take the odds.
Oh, is the
So-
volume control universal among all the players? For the music?
Yes. Well, the
Oh,
music's not.
sorry.
The music's not. You're fine.
Okay,
You-
well, I
you
turned
control.
it down, but now it's back at 10%.
Oh. The
I
music?
don't think it changed for me. He might have turned it down on his end of.
Now it's just going at 0.
Okay, so you can control the music, your own music, using the user volume controls. All right, so as you are on here, you see fleas all over Princess.
Oh, I'm a rabbit.
Yes, we'll deal with that later. No, yeah. As you're pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure we all begin to itch. I don't know about you,
Do I
but
get
that's
them
it.
to grab a seat, please?
That's
Like-
just to
I don't
prove
think
that
so.
magic is real, and the way you cast spells is with words. As now everybody begins to itch, and you can feel these pests climbing across
Oh, not
your
again.
scalp.
I got fleas
You're
again.
pretty sure. God, at least it's not lice.
That's true.
Except you don't get a very good look at it, if they are fleas or not, because Princess is trying to force her way through this door. Eva, what do you do?
I think she needs a bath. Wait, it's her turn though, right?
No. I'm gonna go on to your turn.
Oh.
I'm just gonna we're just gonna do a quick character introduction. I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody a round.
What do I do? I'm gonna I don't know, stay on the puppy, I guess.
You're gonna hang on. All right.
I'm gonna hang on and
I mean,
trying
she
to
stays
talk.
on it long
Can I
enough.
keep trying to
times it.
calm it? Can I like calm it down? Yeah, if I
Ooh.
stay on it long enough. Maybe that's
Mm.
how you train it. Can I
All
like
right.
talk to the puppy, trying to calm it down while I'm on it? Be like,
Yeah,
oh, I can
absolutely.
Give you a bath. I could
I
take
would
care
like
of you.
I would like you to give me an animal handling check.
I keep trying this.
It's
I'm
a
so low at this.
DC 25, and you have disadvantage.
Is that the right one?
Oh.
Oh. Couldn't even on a nat 20. That's so rude. I love it. I love it.
God.
Look, the best outcome right now is that Princess doesn't recognize that you're there right now. That's the best outcome
Yes.
you can hope for.
So you are unable to garner Princess's. You're unable to change her mood. She is extremely hostile. You are not her master. The chase is on. Things have been attacked. She's breaking. Yeah, I mean, she is in full fevered hunt. Because you failed at adding another animal to your zoo, instead of making princess noises every like Wednesday from now until I just can't take it anymore, I will make a lot of princess noises now. She says, as she's like beginning to claw her way forward. I need
It's just
you.
maddening tackles.
So you're trying to calm her down. It's not working, and you are going to be pushed off of Eva if you continue to hang on. I
Oh,
mean,
if I
Eva
continue
is
to
going
hang
to
on
be
right
pushed
now,
off
I'm
of
getting pushed
Princess
up.
if you continue to hang on. Yeah.
Oh no. So should I get off now? You're saying?
It's up to you.
Probably.
It's the way that it's like it's moving
Unless-
through this door. Only its body fits. Its body doesn't even fit through. It's making more room for itself.
Can I like hang on to its belly instead?
You would like to swing underneath Princess and hang on to its stomach.
Even
Wild.
It's my puppy.
Just absolutely wild. The craziest decision I've ever heard. Yes,
I don't think
absolutely, you can try that. Please roll an acrobatics check for me.
Hmm?
I'm gonna die. So gonna die. Is it disadvantage or advantage or anything like that?
Nope. It's just gonna be we'll just go straight roll. Let's go straight roll.
No.
So tell us about that time that Aoife had that really bad fall while trying to crawl underneath a hyena that was killing her entire party. You guys remember that one?
It's a-
So please tell us about that one.
And it's a female dire hyena.
Oh no.
She went underneath.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's happening here? Redeemed grant looks like Night Fury redeemed grant a point of inspiration for 10,000 channel points
my
to at
gosh.
Astera Wolf. What's up? Please.
Reroll. Reroll.
The people
For the love of
want
God,
the people
the
want
people wanna
Aoife
win.
to crawl underneath this monstrosity and ride it
She wants it for
on it,
home.
ride its stomach as it chases the rest of the party down. They want that. They want that?
Night Fury secretly wants the puppy to be at the house.
It's not a secret. It's not a secret. I've seen y'all's little group DM. All right. I've been lurking in there. All right. So Eva, go ahead and roll again. Oh, you don't have to. If you would like to, you have a point of inspiration, right? So if you would like to roll again, you can. If not, you can re-roll any d20. Do you know how a point of inspiration works?
Nope.
Okay. A point of
But does that
inspiration.
get the puppy?
No. A point of inspiration. It potentially could, but a point of inspiration allows you to re-roll a d20 at any time. After you've rolled it, if it's a failure, you can roll another one, take whichever one you want. It is a token for you to redeem.
So I just
So,
roll another
would you-
acrobatics or
If you would like to use it now, you're more than welcome to. If you'd like to store it away and use it at a later time, you can do that too.
I'm gonna keep holding on to this thing as
Okay.
long as I can.
All right, I think on your character sheet you can actually mark that you have a point of inspiration. Yes. It's underneath death saves. Right? Let's get familiar with this one. Death saves. Okay? Underneath that is the point of inspiration checkbox. You can just click on that on your character sheet.
So if you have it checked, you have one?
Yes.
I have one.
Eric's like just sitting there like, guys, a cool rock. Whoa. It's
Night Fury, do I
perfectly
use it now?
No, it's perfectly round, but you don't understand how round this rock is.
Basically. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Eric is sitting up here like one of those 90s movies with the teenage girls talking on the phone, like hands or his head resting in his hands, kind of feet kicked up.
Laying on his stomach, watching,
Oh, yeah.
and looking at this super cool stone.
Guys, I need it for my collection.
There's a hole in it. There's a hole in it, guys. Look.
Wait, I think this is just a ring.
Oh, ping, 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 ping.
Lame.
So say I fall off. Can I try to jump back on it
So
the next round?
yes, yes, you potentially could. You fall
so
off.
I could let myself fall.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna let yourself fall. Please tell us what that looks like as you you try to do a weird maneuver to get underneath it. It doesn't work. It picks its foot up like it's scratching its stomach and like just kicks you off like shakes it like as you hang on, like you see Aoife's
Like
hanging
I'm one
on.
of its
No,
leaves.
but I love you, and it's like shaking you off of its foot. Like, and yeah, and you tumble onto the ground. You're laying prone, on the ground next to this dead guy who is just completely mauled by Princess.
Eviscerated.
What a naughty puppy.
Eviscerated. All right, so that's gonna bring us to next in line is Sprig. Sprig is going to this guy right here that's on the ground just absolutely pounce on him. Easy target.
Not that any of us can understand. It's just little spider noises.
Yeah. She makes spider noises in revenge.
With the crit.
Oh my god, that's so many dice.
Can I describe it? Can I describe it?
26 damage?
Can I describe it? I want to take a
What
stab.
the hell? Who built
Greg is
this
like the most
character?
OP.
So, as the cheating Knoll ran off, and a boot comes flying and donks the prone Knoll in the face.
Yeah.
Sprig catches this very moment to just leap on top, and the fangs
Mhm.
come down from his vision right into his eyes.
Both eyes. Oh, you missed you missed my face entirely, and you only got my eyes. It's wild how that happened. I don't feel anything. The fangs went directly into my brain, and somehow,
And then it just pumps the poison straight
yeah,
into his
somehow my pain receptors, it seemed impressed, and then okay. It feels warm in my head. It's a strange thing. My brain feels warm. And then just like a bunch of poison comes pouring out of his mouth.
Dude,
And
I
he
bet
quits
getting
moving.
bit by a spider in your eyeballs would be a crazy experience.
Hey,
I'm sure he
so
knows that.
I think
down
for him,
the
it's what to
hallway,
die for.
it was the craziest thing that ever happened to me in my life. And he sticks his tongue out. Dead. You're not
Yeah.
wrong, he says.
It's something to die for.
Yeah. All right, so that's what Sprig does, and then she is gonna. All right, this guy's dead. We'll go ahead and wait. No, he's not invisible. He's this one. Dead.
And
All right. And prone. All right. This guy is like pissing himself, and Sprig loves it. And is like crawls over to him, crawls beside him, up the wall, over his head, and then back down in front of him. Like just like a full does the full thing. And then stands there with her two front legs kind of facing forward, touching the ground, and then the two legs behind that just up, which is a weird thing. You'd think it'd be the front ones. It's not though. It's like the ones behind that are up, and the back two legs are like grabbing web and starting to pull it out and start to making a spinneret. That's Sprig's turn. That brings us to Eric.
So, as we've kind of been describing what my character is doing, because for those of you who don't know, Eric is a kindred, so another world of D&D's version of a halfling. So he's kind of small. He is also a bard, and I have a feeling that if I come down from this vent, I can't make it back up. So this is where I'm gonna stay. Also, guarding the entrance to these little tunnels
Yes.
is my friend
So-
Bailey.
Did you just say
my
that you're
ride
gonna?
or die.
So, I could go down there.
I could,
I could. Hey,
but I
do
don't
you,
know if I will, because I don't know if I'll get back up.
yeah. Are you like look now? You're like looking down over the vent at Emberrot and like explaining this to him. Hey, hey, it's dangerous down there. What are you
Come up
doing?
here.
Yeah. You can see
Think you want to
everything
come
from up
down
here.
here? There's a giant hyena.
Oh, I can see it from here. Trust me.
Yeah. Yeah, right there. It's chasing you. So you're just gonna chill in this vent?
For the time being, unless I feel like it's safe, and I don't. Guys, I'm your moral support. We maybe have this.
Wait, are we gonna hear singing? Maybe you can like sing, you know?
If I could, I might try. But
Maybe
let's
you
just
can, like,
say
lull
for
the animal.
graces of everyone's ear holes. For the graces of everyone's ear holes.
Like a limerick? You have like a limerick that you'd like to do? Princess heard that and is in favor. he does bardic inspiration and then like takes like a my legs sleep. Oh god, guys, it's awful. Like he's like, oh, I'm laying on a rock too.
Okay,
Oh no,
okay,
it's equally bad for everybody.
Oh my god.
All right. God.
Hold on.
Oh,
I'm
Eric.
pulling it up.
All right, you gonna pull up a limerick? All right. So we'll. Do you want me to? Do you want to come back to it?
Yeah.
How do
Okay.
you expect me to sing under these perform under these conditions? Ah.
He doesn't get the proper airflow, he can't belt it out too much.
I mean, I'm. You can see that Eric is he's really worse for
So-
wear, laying on a rock that's like in the small of his back.
Ah.
It's smooth. Remember, it's like that smooth
No,
one,
no,
so
no.
it's like it's not even jagged.
Completely faking all of this.
His foot's
No,
asleep.
okay,
Ah.
if any of you guys are familiar with Coheed and Cambria,
Okay.
probably my favorite song.
Okay. You're gonna sing Coheed and Cambria? Bold move.
Yes. Not the entire song. This is just one of the verse.
Just a verse. Just one verse of
yeah,
Coheed
yeah.
and Cambria.
Answer me, did we take this too far? You've given all I could need. Did we take this too far? But your kiss won't leave me. Did we take this too far? 'Cause your teardrops won't stop chewing out my heart. So,
Yeah.
Well
Oh, that's
done.
we are
beautiful.
Juggernaut.
Love it.
Anyway, I
Well
said that
done.
it's chewing out my heart, which is exactly what Princess is planning on.
Yeah. Did you cast Bardic Inspiration on Princess?
No, I did not say I was casting Bardic Inspiration.
Oh,
Y'all are
you just
asking
decided to
for-
take the turn to sing a song. Great. Wonderful, Eric.
Good.
Thank you so much for your contribution.
No.
He goes, "Where's the
if
molasses?"
anyone-
By the way.
Whoa, I
no,
never said
I
anything
will
about a limited
continue-
resource. Hold on a second.
I will continue to take the little sugar emote here with a vicious mockery on Princess, because last time it got whipped cream, and I think Eric got a giggle out of that. We're gonna vicious mockery again, and I'm gonna use the little.
Can you have 2 points of inspiration? No, but if you guys if you guys want to send all your love to Rock's Captain for singing on a recorded stream in front of,
Yep. Anyone who eventually watches this.
should be a lot. I'm gonna clip it.
Good. Yeah, vicious mockery on Princess, using the little sugar whipped cream wild magic surge roll. What happened?
So you're gonna use so you're using vicious mockery.
As the spell, correct.
Nice. Let's see. I need to roll a what do I roll against vicious mockery?
It's a wisdom saving throw DC 11.
Wisdom saving throw DC 11. Okay. She
Sure.
Princess tucks her ears down flat against her head and is like and begins barking through the middle of your song. Very rude. Right? Like she's like she starts howling.
I knew it.
I think
Yeah,
he was
like-
singing with you, actually.
Yeah, exactly. She just really got into it.
So yeah. So she succeeds, you don't and does nothing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That works.
All right. So okay. That
I will
scooch
I'll
backwards
go
in the
ahead and
tunnel.
bonus action. No. I'll bonus action as features bonus action.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, here we go. And then I'll use that as the bardic inspiration for Aoife, because I have a suspicion that it may come in hand. It may be handy.
I don't. I feel
Why
like
is that?
you guys know something I don't know. I feel like you guys are
Once
playing me at
within the
my own
next
game
10
here.
minutes, the creature can roll a die and add a number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw it makes. The creature can wait until after it rolls the d20 before deciding to use the inspiration die, but must decide before the DM says whether the result is a success or a fail. You lose the die if you don't use it within 10 minutes. Currently, the die is a d6.
So you got a bardic inspiration. You got
Yes.
you got regular inspiration. You got
Puppy?
plans. You got hopes and dreams and aspirations of moving to the
And
big
fleas.
city, kid. Hey, look.
Roger, are you here?
I hope everything goes good for
Yeah,
you.
Roger.
I really do. I hope for the best. From the bottom of my heart. I hope things work out for you. Unlike everyone else who's ever tried to do what you're planning on doing.
I don't know. What am I planning on doing? I don't know.
As you,
Apparently.
there's a collar in Aoife's hand. I can see it. There is a leash in Aoife's hand. Like,
Oh my
she's
god,
holding
that's
it
what the
behind her,
rope's
but it's
for.
still
I'm making
dangling.
a collar.
Yeah. All right. So all right. That brings us to standing in the doorway of a room full of treasure. All of the enslaved party's items, loot that has been taken from all different places. Squish.
Better be molasses.
Squish. Please tell
Yeah,
us
I'm here.
what Denali, the space junker, space elf, who has found himself in prison down here in this crazy situation.
I was a wild spacer.
Wild spacer. Yeah, you're a wild spacer.
Yeah. I'm not a junker. I don't know what that is.
Junker. Well, I mean, it just depends on what the job is, right? Sometimes we gotta tow people stuff. Those are always dangerous. Sometimes just getting somebody out of an asteroid field because they overestimated what their capability, how big their tires were. Anyway, so here Denali's standing in this doorway. Would you please describe to us the beautiful sight that you see sitting atop a table right beside the door?
Daggers?
Um,
Or my gauntlets? I thought
so
I already put them on.
daggers? You pick up 2 daggers, and sitting beside the daggers. Yeah, we're gonna go back. We're gonna do it at the top of the round. We're gonna do the top of the of this plate.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So these daggers, and then as you move the daggers, you see underneath them. You throw them behind you, and there they are.
Yeah, my freaking big metal hands that let me do strange things with light and, fly around punching people, solving problems with my fists. Do you have an image of me you can put on the stream?
Potentially.
Oh, there's an ad. Oh, yeah.
We got an ad. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Let me
Did you
pull up that
start the
image.
ad right when you...
No, I literally have no control over it. I'm hands off. I feel that way sometimes too. Right as I'm about to do my big moment. Tonight's game. Nope. PCs.
I'm
It was in
watching...
current game PCs.
You know what?
Well,
You
right
are
now...
amazing.
What do you mean?
That's not it.
Dude, I can't
Um,
see what you're doing because the stream is on commercial for a minute.
Journal.
Hmm.
PC art. Do we have him in PC art?
I could just send the link to who's in charge of the stream. I could put it up.
I mean,
I'll just send it to Gear. No.
no, just send it to me. I can do it. I can do it in a minute. So Yeah, we'll get you there. We'll get you up there. All right. So more importantly than that, describe to us Denali and
Okay,
this moment as he gloves up.
so Denali's this kind of out there dude who's, he's trying to solve some real important interdimensional questions that began when he left the astral plane and went
Yeah,
into
like,
the wild space. And he's like, "There's got
why
to
do
be
some
something."
rocks have water on them and others don't? No, I don't know. I don't know his intelligence level.
He actually has a pretty high intelligence level, if I remember correctly. Hold on. I have a 16 intelligence. So I'm kind of a smarter dude. What's this message?
Why can you breathe in space? That shouldn't work. But we do. I don't know what his voice is. I'm just
Yeah, well,
So-
I don't. I'm trying to think of it too.
Mhm. Well,
Let me say something.
it doesn't have to be final.
In character.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
are we back from break yet?
Fine.
We are. Okay.
Nice.
Sweet. So I picked up the daggers. I grabbed these big metal, like robot hands, and I slide them on. And then all these crazy lights, like runes, come flying out of the thing and start spinning around. And then these tattoos come like coursing through my body as the light, empowers.
Up your neck. Your eyes have like a slight glow to them as well, as you can see that these tattoos of the runes are even on like the whites of his eyes.
Yeah. He had a
And it
close
feels
encounter.
good.
Go ahead.
It
Yeah.
feels good
And
as
now
the
I'm
power
ready-
courses through you.
I'm ready to teach some of these hyena people some manners.
Oh.
With with a little tap tap on the chin. Are we still fighting the hyena people? We're not, I don't think we're fighting the hyena anymore, are we?
You're currently in the room. Like he said, you're talking like so. We have Denali like in the room talking to himself. He's like putting his gloves on. Like we still fighting those hyena people? I don't think we're fighting the giant hyena anymore.
That's actually in character because he's totally, seeing different realities at the time. Yeah, so
You're in the room, so you're not sure of the exact happenings outside, but it sounds chaotic.
well, I mean, didn't we see the hyena kill the hyena guard?
You yeah. Oh yeah. You saw that.
Huh.
Definitely saw that.
Well, Denali definitely doesn't say this, but I do. I'm gonna when we tame this hyena, I'm gonna
Mhm.
be painting its nails, giving it like gold, nails. It's gonna be. I'm gonna make this doggy look so nice.
He's on the ship.
He's what?
I said you're on the ship. We want the puppy.
Yeah, let's get the dog. Okay. So, is there? I noticed the lantern, right?
You look over in this room. Everybody's stuff is in here, right? You see this like black nondescript leather bag with a lantern next to it that has this like black inky kind of creature, homunculus, like slithering around like it's amorphous, and it'll come into a blob and you see like a little face on it, which must be Aoife's. Totally fits the
What?
aesthetic and vibe.
Okay. So, I grab the lantern. I grab the daggers.
All right.
I just got a message from something. Is there
You
a...
can keep going. You can keep going.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I gotta ask. So, yeah, is there a way for me to use these gloves to punch through the fourth wall? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So, I guess I grab the lantern, I grab the daggers,
Mhm.
and I kind of know the direction. I gotta get to that gate, right?
Is there any chains in there?
Hey, look, you got to walk out of the room to find out, man. You got to do something.
Okay. I want. So there's no chains in the room.
Oh, you're looking for chains in this room?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna look around for some chains. Go ahead and roll me a investigation check. Would you like to do an investigation or a perception check? An investigation check is going to take a lot longer, but you have better odds of finding potentially what you're looking for. But if you go for a perception check, it's going to be a little bit harder potentially. So the odds are a little lower, right? That, you know, just like dog-sized manacles would be laying in the treasure room, or just a chain, you know, like just a wrought iron chain or something might be laying in the treasure room. Could be. But you would still I'd let you do that as a bonus action or a free action, to like do a perception. But if you want to investigate and like dig through some stuff, then that would be an investigation. I'll let you have that choice.
You know, I'm ready to do some damage with these gloves.
All right.
It looks like a couple of these folks are still alive. The spider. Oh, is the spider?
Are you
killing
okay?
one
So
guy?
are you gonna walk out of the room?
Yeah.
All right.
Got all the stuff I grabbed. And
This
I'm
like
just gonna
this
start-
like space kind of like rock song starts playing. Your runes glowing. You walk around the corner. This long white hair, kind of like flowing. There's a wind underground. Who knows? As you guys see him, like he's like slow walking, and he has these huge, just oversized. We're talking like gallon buckets, 2 gallon like or 3 gallon buckets, like just way too big, right? And they seem to be glowing with this like same energy that's coming off of or from or into Denali's body, and just this slender, lithe kind of. He's got that like, are you okay, but also like rock star, like, you know, hey, you know, like you're okay, right? Like, okay, kind of vibe to him. Is he's like, you know, this hot space elf with giant metal gloves, like just comes like walking down the hallway, you know, like ready to save the day. Just the exuberating confidence. It's dripping. I mean, it's just, for a moment, it's like our savior, you know, like you feel like everything's gonna be okay. So you're gonna walk down the hallway towards the over here, towards this Knoll who's like reaching out towards you. Say, hey, help me, man, save me.
Okay, so I'll walk over there.
Okay, so as he's walking down the hallway, oh shit, hold on 1 second. You get about halfway down the hallway as you're walking, and you realize that you're moving really slow. So that's your 30 feet of movement. If you'd like to make it any farther, you'll have to dash. You're gonna have to run. It's not as cool looking, I know, but if you want to make it to the gate, you're gonna have to run, or use a different ability.
Rock's captain's trying to get me in trouble.
Is he?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Nuh-uh.
I'm also asking just.
Oh,
here
God.
to make sure it's okay.
Listen.
I like it too much.
I will say
Please.
that we're listed as an adult stream. Okay, we are listed as an adult stream, and that's funny, right? That's kind of funny. It's not directed toward. You're not like, directing it toward or threaten, So it's
Squishel, if you want to. It's a suggestion. It's a suggestion.
But you
What is
you you play it by ear, man. All right, so you get about 30 feet down, okay? And let's you get about 30 feet down the hallway, and you have another 40 feet to the gate.
Okay. Can I, like, role play my You said 40 feet of dash, or just plus 40 feet?
There's 40 feet from you to the cage.
Okay.
And you can absolutely roleplay. I encourage it. But if you would like, so you tell me what you would like to do, and I'll tell you what resources it costs or whatever it is. Like you tell me what you'd like to do, and I can help you out with the mechanics of it, what you're capable of in this round.
So I'm just using a dash, but the dash is, I just start like charging up this, some magical item that lets me,
This gauntlet.
propel myself through the
see,
air.
You see these rings begin to spin in opposite directions on the gauntlets, right? His feet kind of like kind of skate across the ground as it's just classic like superhero. Like you tell me. Sorry. Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, it's fine. I might have.
You see these orbs like still like spinning around him. They haven't gone back into the gauntlet, but it's they're still like as like they're a part of him.
Thank God, people are messaging me.
We need to Squish. We need to take your turn though. I need you to make a decision.
Yeah,
here, buddy.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm trying to go. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I had images on Midjourney, but I'm not gonna use them. So he, he just starts. You see this crazy like light behind him as it's like running and kind of like charging up his gauntlets.
Yeah.
And then
Oops.
he just like starts flying super freaking fast, and he goes, I don't know. How long was the astral strap? I had 2 charges on my character sheet. Is that not? Oh wait, I'm not using that right now. I'm just using dash action. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying real hard to roleplay here, guys. I'm sorry.
So you'd like to use your astral step?
How close do I get with my dash?
Okay. Dash gets you another 30 feet. What's your movement speed actually? It gets you your movement speed again.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Movement speed. Astral Elf, I gotta check. Wait. Where's movement speed? Features? X. I'm action.
Kind of like
Attributes.
get in on this
I'm
character.
Sorry. Not dancing lights. Again, I can't find the thing in my character sheet. That
Your
shows
movement speed
what-
is 30 feet.
Oh.
Your features?
Oh yeah, it's top of the
Starlight step, 30 feet to an unoccupied space. Bonus action. So you're gonna dash and then you're gonna do another like 30 feet. Okay. So these rings start powering up. He like goes to take a step, but he keeps one knee up and one leg straight, and the gauntlets like begin to like become like charged with like this light energy that begin like propelling him forward like a superhero as he dashes another 30 feet. And then as he's going full speed directly towards the bars, the guy's like, he sees the spider behind him and he sees you just like flying at him with a fist. He's like, oh, I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this. And he covers his eyes as you see, where would you like to go? As Denali gets completely engulfed and becomes a silhouette of white and azure light, and turns into several beams of light and moves through the bars. And then the lights land. Go ahead and ping where you're going. It's another 30 feet.
Here, so
On
that'll
top of
take
the
me past the
table.
spider.
Yeah. It'll take you like all the way to the wolf if you want to, or wherever you're going.
Okay.
You can go all the way to this wolf.
How close can I get to this wolf?
You can get right
Attack range?
here.
Okay.
So the light coalesces, it skirts across the top
Can
of the
I-
table, cards go everywhere, some of them kind of catch on fire, and the gauntlets like they appear first with like these powerful spinning like runic like rings around them, and then his whole body slowly kind of like materializes from the light as it pulls away from his humanoid form, and you are standing directly in front of Princess, now looking at you.
Okay. We haven't had a short rest, so I can't change my astral
Nope.
study, which I don't even remember what it was last time.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Oh no.
But I'm gonna look at this big old doggy,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna say, "How's it going there, Reno? What's your name? What's your
As
name, little
you
doggy?"
like you pull out your fist and you like stop it and hold out like a couple fingers and just start trying to give it scritches. I'm going to say to you guys directly, this is not going to happen. Princess is going to kill you, or you're going to kill Princess. That's it. There are two options.
This is what I said last week.
Try as you might.
Well, can I ready an action?
You use
She is a
your
monster.
Oh, was that the dash?
That was your dash. You're done. That's it.
Oh,
That was your movement,
no.
your action, and your bonus action.
Can I roll it? Can I roll it to blind her?
It doesn't. Sorry. No. That was cool as hell, and it took 15 minutes
Oh, dude,
to walk
I'm
down the
sorry.
hallway. So that's
Like the
Denali.
ball.
He's super cool.
Really? Wow.
All right. You're all right. So that brings us to Sprig, who is going to try to murder this guy as well. I'm just gonna go straight from the top of the combat order here. A hour and 30-minute introduction of our 4 characters.
Wow. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. I took like a majority of that, didn't I? I'm sorry, dude.
It's
No,
okay.
you didn't take a majority of it, but
No.
I just realized the
We-
time. We're so bad with time management, guys. Why? Who's keeping the
We
minutes?
got this. It's fine.
Lion, aren't you keeping the minutes?
Here it's break time.
Oh, is that what you heard? It's break time?
Yeah.
Snack time is what? Guys, it's snack time. You say that every time we ask. So she's gonna try to bite. Oh shit. Here we go. And I gotta click there. And I gotta do that. Normal. This guy is terrified, and that definitely does it. Definitely bites him. Why does it do so much damage?
Because that's what druids do.
It's because he's supposed to roll a freaking Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Oh.
That's why. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Doesn't matter. 15 points of damage. This guy? Dead. All right. The spider head turns into Spring and says, "That'll teach you to mess with my friend." And then she turns back into a spider. Then that brings us to this Noel's turn, who sees like you are now in between Princess, like you like materialized in front of him, right? He's behind you. There's no way that you know, and he starts to like slowly try to get away from you. As he leaves your attack range, Denali, you can get an attack of opportunity if you want.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
You can use your
Okay,
reaction.
hang
You
on.
get 1 reaction per round, and you could use it to take an attack of opportunity if somebody exits your melee attack range.
Okay. I just fixed my camera. I just showed up on the stream. I just wanted... Anyway, yeah.
So go
yeah,
ahead
I'm gonna
and-
attempt to grapple. I'm gonna attempt to grapple, dude.
Oh, you want to do this melee? Okay. Go ahead and roll me a athletics check.
This is on the dog, right? Oh, jeez.
No, this is on. Oh no. This is on the knoll that's like trying, like who didn't think that you saw him as you materialized in front of him, and is like stepping away from the only one of his friends alive. This was the guy who stole all the money too, right? No, that was the other guy. That was the first guy.
Yeah.
No, it was
He
this
got the
guy.
money.
Yeah,
he
he's
got
this
the money.
dirty cheater.
Yeah,
No,
Denali split it with me.
This was the guy who was just watching with the popcorn. This was
Oh,
the guy
okay.
who took the money that got split.
Got you.
This was the guy who accused this guy of cheating.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna grab this guy and be
You're gonna
like,
try to grab him. So go ahead and roll me a athletics check. You have to beat a 19.
Okay.
Big money, no women.
Can I say a line and get advantage?
Yeah. No, but you can say a line and roll the dice. Say the line before you roll the dice, please.
Okay,
To see,
hang
yeah,
on.
because we like really hyped Denali up with that cool ass intro scene.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I say I let my hands do the talking.
and without looking, reach back to snatch this dude. Please roll a athletics athletics check.
Okay, athletics, just normal.
Yep.
Okay.
18.
Oh,
You hit him in the face with the back of the gauntlet, and it kind of bounces up, and then you do a couple reaches without looking, right? And you just reach, right? You hit him, and oh no, you don't hit him in the face. You hit him like kind of inside. He's like, oh man, dude, like, hey, dude, why? What'd I do to you? Oh.
Well, you
No,
brainwashed
dude, no, don't even worry
mind
about it,
controlled
man.
me.
Right,
Dang
bruv. Don't even worry about it, bruv. Okay? I don't know. And I don't even want to know. And he takes his dash action
Noel is taking off again.
and he's running off. So that brings us to
This
all the
guy.
Knolls are dead. Eric.
Hey. Okay. Well. Shit. I don't think anyone's beat up yet, are they? Womp womp. 30 feet of move. And we're 1, 2, 3, 4. I could get there.
Whoa, you're coming out of the vent?
Yep.
You seen molasses.
Alright. I will move. Because I could need help putting this puppy down. Alright. I am going to draw and use the only thing I have, a rapier.
So you're are you climbing out of the tunnel? So are you drawing your rapier from in the tunnel, laying down on your stomach?
No. After I get out, and then as I
Okay.
kind of, like start heading over there.
All right, so
But I
you're
did
just,
not- Oh, there it is. There we go. Attack.
all right, cool. So you like jump down,
Oop.
roll over top of
Yep.
this little buddy, with your little short legs.
Yep. Yep.
All right, and you roll a 12.
12. Big money. It's
Um,
a toothpick.
You like with all of this force, you shove it into Princess, and it hits like her chest, and it just bows.
Glances.
And you're like leaning on it, and it's just like bowing.
It's okay. It's spring steel. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
It's supposed to do that, guys.
So this is the first time that you've seen Denali, that Eric has met Denali. So like you run up next to this like rock star shirtless superhero space elf. Again, hair still like blowing in the wind. There's no wind. And you run up and you slide like in a slide, and like perfect pose, right? A number 3 position, and you thrust forward, and you're now like you're standing beside him, like looking up, and it's like your attack has failed.
It's okay. It's okay. See, I'm not the one supposed to do damage. I'm marking it for where he needs to hit.
So you pull your saber back, and with a flick of the wrist, you put a little X in the fur.
Yep. That's
Give him a wink, and that would be bardic inspiration, sir. Like, you know what I'm saying?
well,
Right there.
I used it on Æther. I don't think I have multiples yet.
Oh no,
Yeah.
bummer. All right,
It's all good.
all right. Is that gonna be your turn?
Si, senor.
All right, Eva. You're standing behind this wolf, or this dire. You're standing behind Princess.
Is she through the doorway yet?
No, she's kind of trapped a little bit in the doorway. But she is like there's like 4 feet from the ground up to her like chest. So you can clearly see underneath it.
Denali has your daggers on the other side.
Yeah. So I'm pretty useless right now. I could pull its tail.
You could try to go underneath it if you would like.
Yeah, but I'm a rogue. I shouldn't be in front of it, probably.
The dead gnoll beside you totally has a dagger on him.
Wait, did I pick up a blade though? I thought I picked up one of their blades already.
You say that, and you like pat your chest and like the sides of your, and you realize that you are just holding in your hand the sword that was off that gnoll that you had picked up earlier. It's just been really hectic, you know? You forgot you were holding it.
Yeah, because you stabbed him with his own sword.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I did. I remember.
I don't, but I'm just gonna say yep. And it was cool.
It was really cool. You know?
So cool, dude. What would you like to do in this moment? You got your sword. Princess's
I can poke her in the
haunches are
butt,
right there.
probably.
You can poke her in the butt.
I mean, her butt's in my face now.
All
I
right.
can
Go
technically
ahead
do a
and make an
sneak attack,
attack
right?
roll. And I'm gonna say you can go ahead and do so with advantage, because she is pinned kind of in this wall and also flanked. I don't always give advantage for flanking, by the way.
How do I use that weapon though? Because I don't have it in my inventory. What?
Let's see what weapons. What weapon do you have?
It was a barbed scimitar.
Oh, that's
You
right.
said
It was
that
a.
the gnolls had barbed scimitars.
It was a scimitar. So go ahead and just roll with dagger, and
You'll figure out the rest.
oh wait, did I put a short sword in your inventory?
Oh yeah, there is a short sword.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that. And you're rolling with advantage. $19 is absolutely gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage, and then add your sneak attack damage dice.
Oh, it doesn't say. Okay, because I put that thing in Bailey's inventory. Just
Oh,
so, like,
but the damage
just
isn't on
so
there.
that-
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry. You clicked.
So go ahead and roll damage, Aoife.
It should be a D6 plus your sneak attack damage, Aoife.
I don't know how to do the plus.
Okay, so where it says short sword and it says attack, right underneath it. Click damage.
So is it critical if it's plus sneak attack or no?
No. Sneak attack adds dice to it. So go ahead and just roll that one
Oh.
first. Oh, 6, 8 damage, maximum damage on that. Then we go to your features, which are, should say,
I have cunning action. I have.
oh wait, you're level
Oh, I
2.
found
You should,
it.
oh, there you go. Sneak attack, there you go. So you can just, where it says 1d6, you can just click it. Four extra damage, so 12 damage.
Sounds good.
Oops.
Great.
All right, so you,
Do I get a piece of fur from this one?
oh yes, you wound Princess significantly. As the
Sorry.
blade goes kind of through and in between those, like, you know, because like a dog's leg is like really long, right? That the thigh part is like really long. So, and it goes at the top, missing bone entirely, and then you move downward, right? Like by grabbing the other side of the short sword with your with your hand, and like move downward, creating like a foot, maybe a foot and a half slash within this thick muscle.
Does she limp now? Does she have disadvantage from walking?
Oh, she I'm not gonna make wounded dog noises, but she makes wounded dog noises, and immediately picks that foot up, and is like shaking her leg violently, like there's something on it, and she's turning around, she's moving her head back and forth in front of you guys, and she can't see because of the wall. Wow.
Don't be mad at me.
I literally don't know what just happened. All right, so
What?
is that your turn?
What's up? Me?
No, Aoife.
Or... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, puppy.
Denali.
All right. Well, you said that it had disadvantage now because that leg is hurt.
So because it was flanked. So my modified rules for flanking are a creature, you can get the flanked condition on a creature once per combat.
Oh, okay.
And so no, the walls begin to like crumble and move as she's like beginning to gain her full dexterity back, and you see the skin split along the front of her nose, up the middle of Princess's brow. Her ears fold downward and begin to move inward, right? As she snarls, and the lips do not stop, right? As the skin begins to invert and flip backwards as her neck muscle moves backwards, pulling the skin on her face off of her bone and muscle, and her bottom jaw opens into a mandible, and her tongue comes out, this like large barbed tongue like kind of falls out and moves around, and she's like howling in pain.
So it's some kind of crazy abomination from another dimension. That sounds
He
like a perfect science-
He casually mentions to, like, I guess gestures to you, Eric.
I mean, I would definitely like to learn how this thing evolves. I'm sure I could figure it out. And then
Scratching your chin with your large gauntleted hand.
Yeah. I look
The
like
punch
I got that
scientist.
really- Yeah.
Punch scientist.
Yeah.
No, it's
Well,
the punch wizard. It's
The punch wizard. He's
bro.
a punch wizard. We've got the punch wizard, and we've had a punch philosopher. So a punch philosopher as well, who you could rescue from here.
All right. Well, here's what I'm going to say and what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, I like your smile. Gives me something to aim at. And then I grab it by the back of the head, and I try and wrap my arms around its neck.
You're gonna grapple it? You're not gonna punch it? All right. Go ahead and make
I am
a
going to punch it, but I want to grapple it too. Is that
all right.
possible? Can bonus
I
action
don't
attack?
know because grappling a creature that is a size larger than you. I don't know how that work. I don't think that do work.
I thought hand-to-hand combat.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It works. I've been in
You
MMA.
can-
You were riding it.
Yeah, I think you can attempt one size category higher, but you have disadvantage. Like, it has advantage against the smaller creature. I think
Oh, for real?
Mm.
Well,
Let me.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. This might be greater than one size category. I don't know what this is, but
Listen,
me
I've
just,
seen a 5-foot guy grapple a 6-foot guy before.
that's the same size category.
Oh, true. I guess.
I'm trying to grapple a horse. That's what I'm
You're trying to
do.
grapple something bigger than a horse.
Bigger than a horse, yeah, and much meaner than a
Yeah.
horse.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna,
When you grab,
walk up. I'm just gonna kind of listen. I mean, it's in a lot of pain. I say those words and then I grab it by the tongue and punch it in the face.
It's really a sneak attack. You thought I was gonna grapple you.
Oh,
Um,
can I not grapple? Because I didn't roll yet.
No,
I'm sorry.
you can.
want me to
Wait.
roll to grapple?
When you move, you can drag or carry the grappled creature with you, but your speed is halved unless the creature is 2 or more sizes smaller than you. Oh, so that's just moving it.
That's for moving.
Doesn't say
something
you
that
can't grab a
have
hold of this
grappled.
bad boy. So, until I get to a dungeon master guide, you can grapple,
Bro, can we do
princess.
that?
Go for it. Do whatever you want.
We are freaking menaces.
If I can't have you, no one can.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just. Okay. I'm looking at my actions here. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm trying to be quick.
That's okay.
Uh,
You go to inventory. Yep, there you go.
Action, and it doesn't list anything.
Wait, for grapple?
I just see weapons, equipment, consumables.
Yeah,
tools,
you want to try to
backpack.
grapple? Make a athletics check for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
What's your unarmed fighting style do again?
That's what I want to know.
I'm looking at it right here. Okay, you're good. Yep. All right. So what was your athletics check?
Check.
13.
You were 13. Or sorry, yeah, athletics. Princess gets a +3 to this roll.
Oh my gosh. No way.
It's a 13 on the dice. I'm sorry.
Let him give you a hug.
Just let me hug you. Oh. As all right, so you reach up to try to grapple. She moves her head around. You do not like it's like the way that the creature's neck muscles are like moving around the skin, so it's loose, and it's so unfamiliar and strange that it's just so hard to fight.
Okay. All right. Bonus action. Let's see here.
Yep.
You can
Unarmed
make another
strike.
attack. Yeah. You can
As
make
a bonus
another
action?
attack action with bonus action, and you can replace attacks with attempts to grapple or shove.
Is that true?
I don't think that he
I'd
can
love to be
make
able to
an
just-
unarmed strike as a bonus action. That's martial arts, and he does not have martial arts.
What is unarmed
Oh,
fighting?
wait, he's a fighter, not a monk.
Your unarmed strikes
a
deal. Yeah. Yep.
So what does the unarmed
Unarmed fighting style?
give me?
So your unarmed strikes deal bludgeoning damage equal to 1d6 plus your strength modifier on a hit.
On top of the
And if you don't have a shield or any weapons, it becomes a D8 plus your strength modifier. And whenever you have, which is really freaking strong. And if you don't have a weapon, then, if you have a creature grappled at the start of each of your turns, you deal 1d4 damage to it, where you're like ground and pounding and like striking it as you're grappling the creature and keeping it restrained and grappled. But you didn't grapple it, and so your bonus actions, unfortunately, you don't have. You had Starlight Step, which you already used your second one, right? The other thing you have is Second Wind, but you only have 1 hit point missing. So unless you would like to move, I believe that'll be your action or your turn.
So I have to be grappling him to get multiple attacks on him? Yeah.
Yeah, basically. And you failed that was your action to try to grapple. You don't really have anything you can do with your bonus action. So unless you'd like to move, it's somebody else's turn. You covered 100 feet in like a single turn through iron bars. It was Emberot.
Yeah, I think I'm done. Yeah,
having crawled away and like.
Oh wait! Can I throw the daggers?
No, that would also be an attack. Oh, you want to try to slide the daggers underneath to Eva?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the lantern? Absolutely. I will say, yeah, that you can do that as a bonus action. Do you say anything when you slide them?
I say, hang on. Here's what I say. I say, blue jeans and bloody tears, baby, and then I throw them over. That's what I say.
My babies! As I pick them up.
I imagine like just a big hug on these daggers. All right, so Emberot, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
He's gonna do sapping sting.
Sapping sting, cantrip, 1 action, creature 30 feet away.
Oops.
That's okay. All right. You sap the vitality of a creature that you can see within range. Verbal somatic. So you say something and do something weird with your body to like as the strange energy begins to like you begin to like pull the soul basically out of Princess.
Can I go on my lantern?
Do you want to be food for your pet?
No, he said soul. Maybe they'll be friends.
Does a 15 beat your saving throw? It does. So unfortunately,
no, this is a lucky pup.
Yeah,
definitely capture it.
So the soul begins to come out, and you're just unable to like fully like dislodge and pull the soul out of this creature. Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
No.
Cool. That brings us to this Null's turn. He goes. Oh.
Wait, there's more that are alive?
Nope, he was just gurgling. Oh, wait, or was it? Yeah, that was one of the dead ones. As he makes some death throws, Princess will then begin to bay and howl at the top of her lungs.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
What if he calls?
And she's like an alarm. She cries for help. And then will try to oh god, she's yeah, she just begins to bay and howl and cry for her owner. She's stuck. She's surrounded. Um, and it's, you guys see for a moment a wounded pupper have a giant spider jump directly on top of its head. Take no prisoners, dearie. The giant spider says, "Come to my village, take my people, almost render me dead."
Oh my god! Freaking menace!
Oh, I think I have something in my pocket for you. And Sprig's spider arm turns into her regular arm, and she reaches into her like pocket. I think it's some candy. Oops, I guess I'm all out. She turns back into a spider as she flips off Princess and bites Princess.
Con save from the Wolfie.
All right, that will be the Constitution saving throw. So the poison, let's see. No, it takes half as much.
Poison was 7. The poison was 7, so it'll take 3. 3
Right.
poison plus the remaining.
Okay, so it's 3 poison damage. And okay, let's see. Let me look at these dice real quick. 3 poison damage, and then 6 damage from the first D6.
7 piercing total.
Well,
6 piercing plus 1, and then 3 poison.
okay, got you. Oh, but we forgot, we double the dice because it was a critical strike.
Yeah.
So
So
7
plus 4 is 11, and then if you want to double the poison damage real quick. So 11 piercing.
no need.
Okay.
Princess falls to the ground,
No.
dead. And in her last dying moment, opens her eyes, the mandibles open up, and a giant tongue comes out. And Eric, what's your AC?
It is 14.
14. And this giant tongue
It
just
is
opens up and just like sticks to your face for a second.
no.
No need for silvery barbs. No need for silvery barbs. Just sticks to your face for a second. But Eric is like unafraid. It's full of teeth. It is you have no idea why it exists in the form that it does. It's just confusing, honestly. Like the evolutionary line that this creature must have taken. And it like, and the tongue falls off of your face.
Oh, puppy.
Wow. I was ready to give that dog a lesson. Now she's dead. Oh well.
The wise words of the space of the punch wizard from space kind of rings in this strange silence. And you hear like, what does that even mean? Right? Like, what the hell, man? Who are you? You kind of hear the gnoll that was running away kind of say as he's like going down the hallway.
Don't worry, I'll catch you later. Don't worry. I shout back.
And that is what we're gonna take.
Here's what I say.
Okay, go ahead.
I say, if I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you.
Oh shit.
All right. Okay,
So that's hilarious. One of these, I have one of these enchanted forest maps is, oh, it's Crystal Force. There we go. All right, guys. And that is where we're going to take our first, or that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Nice, yeah. We're taking a short rest. We will be back in a few.
Oh,
And you know, now that is the structural integrity of this place compromised now that the door
Roll for it.
roll for it. Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey,
All right.
do another luck roll.
Yeah. All right, everybody, welcome back. Laying before you, princess in this doorway. You're all like standing kind of, you know, in place of, and you know, like in this moment. What's going on with our characters here?
You know, Denali, he's had better days. He's kind of sitting there thinking, wow, poor animal.
I think at this moment, because Princess over here started howling at the moon. Good song, by the way. I'm gonna go to bar the door. So I don't know if it's this door, or if it's up here, or wherever the door is. But I'm gonna bar it. Bunk. I'm gonna lock the door.
Should we start bunkering down the place?
All right, can you hear me now? Sorry. I had to refill my drink. Guys, man, you're freaking slave drivers. You never, like, you don't let me get a break. All right, so.
Yeah, back to work.
Yeah, back to work. All right, so, sitting there, man, poor dog. Eric, you say Eric just darts over to the doors over here.
Yeah, the one that Noel just
The last Noel like kind of ran through. Nice.
Yeah.
So you dart over to those doors, and you see that there are these like, it's like 6 foot wide, maybe 8 feet tall, double rough hewn, maybe a foot thick with banded iron, right? Doors. And there is a timber on, roll me a, oh, it'd totally be on the inside to prevent, it'd be on the inside to keep in like invaders. This would be like, you know, like a last ditch invading force, you know? So yeah, there's, you see this timber.
Deep area.
Yeah. So go ahead and, I'm just gonna roll a little dice here. I'm just gonna roll a little dice here. Oh, that's not what I want actually. That's what I want. 79. Okay. Cool. Doesn't look new, but doesn't look bad. This like large hewn timber that you can like bar the door with.
Mm-hmm. Dan, that's exactly what I do.
Yeah. Camera pan like, and you turn around, and as you're turning around, like dusting your hands off, the camera pans into like the side of the door, where in a close cut, where the hooks that are bolted to the door, those like bolts like move just a little bit, and like some wood dust like kind of falls out of these like bolts that they don't look like they're popping out, but they don't look like they're like freshly sealed into the door. You know, the structural integrity of the door is not at its, you know, not at its 100%. But yeah, Eric, you turn around and address. Yeah, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing?
We gotta save this puppy. Can anybody save it?
Umbrat's able to. I think he says he considers using Spare the Dying on it.
What does it look like when Emberot considers something? He like stands there motionless, arms at his side, like always.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't know if you want to take this, but because he's got those like long, ghastly arms,
Yeah.
right? How most people just like put their thumb and forefinger to their chin to scratch. I think Emerald, one of his arms just like goes all the way around his head to then
Oh.
do the same motion,
Yeah.
just like haloing his face.
Mm-hmm. So Emberot, you cast Spare the Dying, which is a verbal and somatic component. What does the deathly? Oh, you realize. Oh, you walk up to Princess. You have to touch Princess. So you like walk up to Princess. You have to place your hands upon her. And what does it look like as Emberot spares this creature's soul from his godly patron?
Oh, I've never used Spare the Dying before, so I don't really know.
He
exactly
says
what's
to
gonna
everyone
happen here.
else.
Yeah.
Kind of do this is like the opposite of what I normally do. Yeah, it doesn't feel right. This is
I
This is
know where
just a
you're
new
going, and
phase
you
in
can get
you.
right back here right now. Come here,
Yeah.
Wolfie Spirit. No more going to
Hey,
Hades. You're coming back home.
the bush on your neck says, "Hey, boss. I know that kind of, black holes in the skull, looking off in the distance, glare that you got going on, and that like almost imperceptible lift of your chest as people wonder if you breathe or not. Look on your face. Some might think that's hunger, but I know you're uncomfortable." What's the bush's name again?
Roger.
Roger.
But
Hey.
Roger was with Nat. I think this is.
Oh,
just
Roger's not
Emberot's
here.
imagination
Oh,
of
Roger's not
Robert.
here. Oh,
I think
bummer.
This is Emberot's imagination of Robert.
Yeah.
Roger.
Yeah, a little sprout, right? A little seed, a berry, like that had opened up in a little twig. He's like, "Hey," I wish I could do like a little squeaky voice. Hey, Emberot, it's me, Roger. I'm with you all the time. Hey, listen, I can do it for you, but I'll do it. You don't have to.
And this little stick just plops off of his shoulder.
Yeah, you got as Emberot, as you stare your acolyte deep into his eyes, both of you kind of see the ghastly visage of the afterlife, a place where you spent many years isolated in a terrible inky blackness. Its silence only broken by the crying souls coming from the mortal plane. There you learned the art of how to rend the thin fabric of this plane and that asunder with an immortal being. Thousands of years of natural order between both of your guys' eyes, right? Don't worry. And he like winks at you, and he like runs across your shoulder, and he dives heroically off of your shoulder, falling hundreds of times his body length onto this giant beast. I mean, like huge, like dragon-like head compared to this twig on your shoulder. As the eye has the last bit, you see, like he can see Princess's like a fearful tail between her legs, reflected in the iris, the last bit of the soul, right? As like a hand comes out of the darkness, and what you guys all see is like Emberot like flicks a twig off his shoulder. Then it lands on Princess, and she starts breathing.
Like Princess's fur.
Yeah, it just lands on it.
Wait,
Yep.
what do I see with my astral eye?
What do you see with your astral eyes? The
Yeah.
you see.
Same thing.
What? No. You like that guy?
I don't know.
That like you looking at Emberot,
Find
right?
something very
Yeah, no, you look
interesting.
at Emberot. You're like that guy. something bad happened to him, and you don't even want to know.
Oh.
It might be contagious.
Oh. So it's this giant, like, orc type.
You've never
creature,
seen anything.
bugbear?
You've never seen anything. You've never seen anybody so disturbed in your entire life.
Oh. Interesting. And he has a beard made of a bush, or he did it earlier.
Well, yeah. Well, you weren't there, but yeah, he has an acolyte.
I was listening to that. Yeah, I was listening
Yeah,
to that.
yeah. It's not quite a beard. It's another creature, but Roger, his a sentient bush that he spared, sending to
Wow.
the plane of death for his god, who grants him all of his power over the souls of those who walk around him. The Grim Reaper, right? Like, the Grim Reaper is here. And he like, his hands are so long, they do that like Death Note thing where they're like way down behind his knees, and to like almost keep them from like being a hindrance, he has to curl his large wrists upward, and his fingers go up to almost like his bicep, right? As he like keeps them like slightly curled. As he just yep. Absolutely, it gets worse. I'm not gonna lie. It actually gets worse.
This is Emberot's character? That's pretty
This is
scary.
Emberot. He is a cleric
He looks like he
of
belongs
the dome.
on the cover of a metal album. Like,
He looks
it's
like
great.
the things that people, the last thing that a tribe of Celtic druids saw before no longer existing as a shelf-stable religion or people in this world.
Wow.
He looks like the thing that somebody, it's like almost like Bloody Mary. It looks like the thing that somebody tried to draw on a cave wall and did not, and lived to regret.
Interesting.
Yes.
I'll have to dive into my astral library tonight and think about this strange thing that I'm looking at. Maybe I can find some information.
As you kind of, yeah, you're like, wait a minute, I could just, and your ancestors like come to you. It's like, whoa, bro, chill, dude.
Still.
He's looking at us. Yeah. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know nothing. And like the spirits of your ancestors are like, I don't know nothing, dude.
You know, you're totally right. This is I'm just talking to myself. You guys are all just standing there. I'm just talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, I got other things to research when I'm dreaming. So I'm gonna do that tonight.
It's like, Sprig, is like basically, oh yeah, sorry. All right, so you guys spare the dying. Sorry, I really went off on a tangent on that one. My bad. Was it cool though? Like, did you guys have fun with that one? Was that a fun vision?
Can I ask Sprig to help me out with the door using her webs?
Sprig. Okay, so as you say that, Sprig is actually climbing. She's begun to skitter off, and is climbing through a small, like a through like a small hole, like porta potty hole. You hear screaming of a Knoll. You hear cackling of Sprig, and like a breaking of a wooden door through this like small hole. Also, you see a spot in the dungeon that you're not going to go to.
Okay.
Yep. Discolored in a
Spider
way
on top?
that's too recognizable. I don't know why. I know. Like, you've never seen anything that looks like that, by looking at it, you know exactly what that hay pile and those string and like this very discolored brick is. And you know it's years. You know it took years to get that way.
Mm-hmm.
As you just hear chaos as Sprig is like crawling to the top of the
Okay.
she is on a rampage.
I am just gonna say, if you guys want to go break out our friends, I'm gonna go get our grocery list.
Oh, you're gonna check the whole castle?
No, I'm gonna check where Denali came from.
Oh. Yeah, I can show you. There's a storeroom back there. That's where I got the Lancer.
Well,
the
I mean,
daggers,
I saw
and
it from my
these
van.
bad boys.
Like my van basically saw.
You're turning into a bit of a robot.
Is my mic cutting out?
You're good now.
Was.
You're good now.
Okay. Yeah. No. At my vantage point, I kind of saw where all the stuff was. So I'm gonna
Okay.
head over there. If y'all can start breaking them out. Do I find? Oh dang it! What was the list? Was
Molasses.
I know molasses. There was another item.
Should I walk over here and break him out of prison?
Oh, oil. It was oil. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're
Molasses.
looking for molasses and you're looking for oil. Now,
Yep.
depending on if you find them in the same location, it might not be the kind of oil you're looking for.
I'm assuming it's food oriented. Alana wanted it, so I'm assuming it's for cooking.
Oh, it's like cooking oil. You're literally looking for cooking oil.
That is what I'm assuming. If it's for cooking oil, I have no idea.
She's saying no, maybe?
Well, I can see her in the chat, but that
It
doesn't
was
mean
for
Eric
mass.
knows.
Oh,
Night Fury is like, what? No, hell no, dude.
Nope.
No, and it's not oil for burning either. It's machine oil. She was asking for machine oil. How do you not know that? What?
Because Eric's mind is food and making beer. Okay. He gets cooking oil.
you want
Um,
mascara.
go
Actually,
ahead.
You can use cooking oil for mascara, so you're okay.
All right, so I think you guys said that you had a couple different things that you wanted to do and a plan.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you guys coordinate
this
that
is part of
amongst
my
each other. Tell me and the audience what the plan is and where you guys are and how you're executing it.
So, me looking for these items is twofold. One, I'm looking for a somewhat small barrel that I can kind of turn into like a little cardboard box from Metal Gear Solid.
Mhm.
So I'm going to try and find these items, hand it off to the party, so that way they can get our friends out.
Okay.
I am then going to wait near the door in the little barrel for all of the gnolls and stuff to kind of break back through, because Jackie was out in the courtyard by herself. So I am going to use my barrel to like sneak out while they're trying to figure out what happened down here to try and save Jackie.
All right, so you're going to. Let me get this straight. You're going to get a barrel and place it over your head.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to use it like to hide inside. I imagine like lifting it up and like your little feet go and you plop it back down or whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
To sneak through this castle, which you've never been into, don't know the layout of, in alone, knowing that there are over 100 feral hyena men swarming this place, all potentially running down here to save Jackie alone.
I mean, technically, they're all running towards the dungeon, so he would be safe, wouldn't he? If he locked them back in the room.
That's my idea. And Eric thinks that his plans are all full. So, are they? Absolutely not.
So Eric circles. Eric writes 100 in the dust and draws like a hyena man's head and draws a circle and then points an arrow directly at the dungeon door. All 100 of them stop everything that they're doing and run to us, funneling into this.
Exactly.
All 100 of them. Exactly. Yeah. Perfect. That's when I put this barrel over top of my body, and he slips inside the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
They'll never know. Plunk. He like plunks down. And then what's the Jackie save look like? In like his like in your heroic vision?
It's Jackie holding me in her arms because obviously I'm too small.
Jackie. Jackie's got you like, and she's like swinging from a rope, like tattered clothes, you know, cut on her face, her muscles rippling and veiny and like, you know, like glistening but also sooty, you know, knowing, you know, because you know some business had to get done and it's dirty business, baby.
Yeah.
And then she like spins you around and dips you.
Explosions behind.
Yeah, she spins you around and dips you to go in for a kiss, right? An explosion, and you both look. It's beautiful.
I don't know about the whole kissing thing, but you know, everything else, absolutely.
Oh, I just got caught up in the moment, hun. I'm sorry.
I think
I
like
just,
the
you know.
Goku Vegeta fist bumps.
Oh
Goku
yeah,
Vegeta
absolutely. You know, I should have
bumps as
asked.
they walk
I
away.
should have asked. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was really forward of me. I'm typically not like that. It's just that I got so excited and so much adrenaline. It was like an action movie back there. Where did you get Where did you get all that golden plate mail llama? That's crazy.
Yeah, you know, I just found it lying around.
Man, and you put it
I don't
on
know.
during the escape.
Yeah.
That was impressive. That was impressive. And you guys like,
It's
you
not
mind if I
my
put my hand on your
emotion at
shoulder while
all.
we walk into the sunset?
Sure.
Okay, cool. And and you guys, all right. And then he's standing in front of you. Huh? Huh?
Hmm? Oh no, like I said, what we said was good, except for instead of like me carrying Jackie as we go off into the sunset, it's Jackie carrying me.
Mhm.
Even though I rescued Jackie, I'm still the little guy that needs uppies.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
But yeah, that's my intent as I go looking through here. So find oil, which again, my assumption is cooking
Mhm.
oil.
Go
then
ahead and
find the
roll
last-
an investigation check for all of those things. What's everybody else doing while he is, he's described his plan to you. Nobody stopped him? Nobody? Okay.
I think he understands his own character's abilities or his own self abilities. So he should be fine.
Ember,
We're not too far off.
Emberat says something really menacing and like double entendre, like, see you soon. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? All right.
Can we loot the dead bodies while we're at it, so we can check the goblins and all that for stuff?
Well, I was
Alright,
thinking
so-
we get the keys because one of them has the keys to
Yes.
all the prisoners.
Mm-hmm,
Then I was-
absolutely.
This guy.
I was gonna feed the dead bodies to my hungry little homunculus, but
I
Okay.
got 15 on the check for when we get back to it. Do you need me to do multiple?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, so you begin to feed the homunculus, the bodies, and the items are like kind of being burped out, right?
yeah.
You have the keys as well. I'm creating a
Which
list
is like a
of
pile of items.
yeah. I'm creating a list of items currently, for you guys.
Yeah, that can kind of happen afterwards. What's some other stuff that y'all are planning on doing? So you got the keys. The dead bodies are being auto-looted because they're being eaten by a homunculus. I'm off
He was
finding
really
oil
hungry.
and molasses. Princess is lying unconscious. And our friends need escaping.
Can we like extract the venom from that one guy to put on Emberrot's mace? it poured out of his eyeballs.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think
That's
Emperor
the-
took one of
that's-
scimitars now.
That is psychotic. Of course, you can do that to the
Emrat, hit that one with the mace so you can get some poison on your mace.
hit it again. Yeah.
It twitches.
Starts wailing on it.
Oh, new poison.
Again, the violence that comes from the arm that's moving is familiar. The stillness and emotionlessness in the rest of his body is unsettling.
Now you have poison.
All right.
You seemed
so
to like
yeah.
it before.
Yes. As you collect the poison from the dead body that was injected. Okay. So, what else? I keep trying to click my OBS instead of the actual thing. So you guys are collecting the loot off of that. You saved Princess's life. You barred the door. You are you're going to the you have the keys. You guys are looting the place.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm like petting the puppy in between.
I need so we can do this a couple ways. Everybody can roll each time you walk by the door. You make sure to walk through that door even though it might take longer or whatever. You can each individually roll an investigation check, right? Or you can roll an investigation check with triple advantage. I'll leave it up to you.
For all the stuff that we're doing?
For all the stuff that you guys find. Because you guys are all looting this place, right? Or, sorry. Who's looting? Who's getting... So we have some people looting, and then...
I looted. Yeah.
Now, let me actually
I
turn this
looted
music
those
down just a
three
little
things.
bit. And, oh,
Or like we
Actually-
started. We find
Should we
two of
roll
our friends.
together,
We
or-
started looting.
Well,
Where's-
we found a friend and new guy. But yeah,
That's
y'all
true.
just started.
yeah, did you guys introduce you? Yeah. So
think we even
Eric
introduced
immediately
them.
trusts him. He's cool, and just tells him exactly what he's going to be doing for the next for the next amount of time, which is to completely leave his friends alone with him. And will not be back or able to help in any way.
See, here's the thing. Eric helped, or not Eric. This guy whose name I still don't know, in character, just helped fight off the people. So obviously he's on our side. And Eric, even though he's not, completely thinks of himself as the leader and the person in charge. So, absolutely.
So whatever they do doesn't matter because you told them the plan.
Yep.
You guys remember the plan, right? Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, how will we ever forget the plan?
So do we roll together or apart?
That's up to you guys as a team. You've already done yours, so it would be you three.
Because I was gonna just because I got the keys, so I was gonna go help too.
So
Or
you
do I
got the
have
keys.
the keys to the?
You have the keys to the prison cell, so you can grab the prisoners.
Okay. So I'll help. Oh god, I forgot his name.
Denali.
Denali. There we go.
I'm sorry, guys. Will you say my name?
No, you're good,
Jeez
you're good.
Louise. Just sometimes I get lost out there. So yeah, I tried to walk over to the cells. Is that
So
possible?
Denali's just gonna take out. Yeah, Denali's gonna walk towards the cells. Aoife, you're gonna walk towards the cells too and help him out.
Yeah.
All right, Emberat, that leaves you to help them or to gather supplies.
I'm gonna go help Eric gather supplies.
Nice.
Well, there's supplies right there too, so you know, because my homunculus spit it all out.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
wanna
we'll
grab
assume
their
that you
pressing Eric?
captured
we'll
those.
say those are thrown onto the table already. So Emberat, you hear this music. You find Eric is just kind of standing in the doorway the whole time you're walking down the hallway, and the shadows like slowly like kind of slither out of the corners of the wall and just like kind of like lick at your feet a little bit, like flames. And they get
Fire?
longer as you walk by them. They get longer, like you were like a light source or something, and darker. And Eric's just like standing there.
Okay,
and when
I
you
just put
You
him
go
here
boo.
because it's a general area of the storeroom.
well, no, you find he's just standing
Is it
there,
not?
and he's kind of like, he's got this look. His eyes are huge, like dinner plates, and they're just like, they're glistening. As you look in this room, it is a hoard of treasures. This is the loot of many, many, many raids all thrown into here. I mean,
don't think
you
we're gonna
see
make it out of this one.
weapons lining the walls. You see like suits of armor on like wooden stands. You see gems in gold. You see dry aged beef like wrapped and hanging in the corner. There's a barrel of like finely aged like a golden gilded barrel of finely aged gnomish wine, or
taking
gnomish beer, right?
Still taking it.
Yeah. Well, you go over to it, and you can still see the wax seal on the top, no dust, fresh,
Dude.
unopened. I mean, it's mint, like it's time.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
a day early. You may have found it a day early even.
Oh. Okay. Grab the food.
Okay, there's bottles of potions, there's bottles of strange liquids and concoctions laying everywhere. Piles and piles and piles, more than you could ever carry out of here. Even of gold and jewels. So Eric, you rolled a 15, and Emberat.
Okay.
I need you to roll.
This is a player question.
Yeah.
How many prisoners did they take? I'm trying to recall. I only have 10 fingers, so if it's more than that, I can't count that high.
Got you. Or just like don't bother to.
Let's go.
Emberat, you rolled a 1.
Yeah,
Can I use my point of inspiration to make him re-roll?
I have a point of inspiration.
What's chat say?
for the other day, right?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you might want to use that.
He has one. Yeah. It's a rube.
All right. They took Drakovich and Fossil. They took Himbo
2.
and Jackie.
Okay.
They took
4.
Masker,
Jackie's. Uh-huh.
and I think that was it. That was everybody that they had taken. There's 5.
Are
So
they awake
4
by now?
So there's 4 people from our group, and then Jackie's out in the courtyard would make 5.
So what we're gonna do is we're going to we're gonna do this scene real quick, and then we'll cut over to your prison scene. Or we can yeah, we'll cut over to your prison
Oh,
scene in
I
a
see
second.
what you're saying.
Yeah, we're just boop boop. You rolled a 5. Emberat,
Yeah.
bro. What the hell? A 1 and a
Yeah,
5. Oh
straight
my
dice,
god.
9 straight dice.
So it's mostly just Emberat with his giant long arms being like picking stuff up. Like he's holding like all kinds of stuff, right, to carry it back and forth to the table. And it's Eric taking things out that aren't worth anything out of his arms that Emberat has just put up there, and putting better, more expensive things in his arms.
Yeah.
You know?
So okay.
And like you pick up like there's like some rotted rope and like some like
Over here
you know,
collecting twigs and shit.
yeah. You're like, like all kind, like some like copper coins, which are great for placing on the eyes of the recently deceased, which is like, it's an amazing ritual that allows the soul to seamlessly transition into eternal torment, in a way that there's very little downtime, in its as it travels in its travels. So, a big favorite, and he's just like swipes all the gold out of your hand and just places like a bag of platinum pieces in your hand, or like just platinum bars, pink, they have diamonds encrusted in them. You guys find,
So I would say that since I'm planning on soloing to get Jackie's not here. So there's 4 party members plus Emberrot plus Denali plus Aoife. So like 7
I can carry.
7 boxes of goodies, so that way each person can like haul out a bag of loot.
got you. You guys find, a bunch of, okay, it's, let me copy. I'm just I'm gonna paste it in here for you. All right, so there is a chest, basically like a small trunk that has that many coins in it. That you're like, yeah, that's easy to carry, easy to nab. There's also a fist-sized diamond in that, and also a strange glowing stone that Emberrot, you would immediately recognize it as a moonstone.
Ooh.
You find 2 scrolls. No, sorry, yeah, the ale. You find the ale and the salted meat. You find 2 scrolls, right? That are like that you pull out that are you were like, they're magical, right? They're magical.
Yeah.
They're like
Yeah,
glistening.
they've got like runes and stuff.
Yeah, they're glistening. They're
Just,
like
like,
literally like shimmering.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there are like 2 potions that are like sitting out, and are not like questionable, right? But rather they are like it's like the glass bottle has clawed feet attached to it to keep it from spilling over, and the stopper is not like a cork, but it's like on a chain, and the chain, it's got like gold and jade and like encrusted carvings and stuff in it. I mean, those look nice. Heavy too. Probably hit somebody with them if you had to. So you grab those 2 potions, right? Then I need somebody who's not here. So Aoife or Denali. I need you guys to pick.
Pick something from the loot.
I need you to pick Cipher, magic items, arcane tomes, spellbook, or weird magic items. Need you guys pick one.
What is Cipher?
Like a lockbox, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like a
So
little puzzle box.
no, you're not Aoife
No.
or
Oh,
Denali.
no, I'm thinking Cryptex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, I thought you said you were asking me a question. I thought I heard my.
Yeah, no.
Denali.
I was talking to Rox. So you
Oh.
want a Cipher, okay?
Oh, no. I was explaining what that was.
I got you. Well, there's one, the best way to understand and encounter such a magical thing in a game is to, that's the one you picked. All right.
Yep. Let it happen.
And Aoife.
Oh, you're asking me what to pick?
Yeah. Cipher, magic item, arcane tome, spellbook, weird magic item.
What would be useful to me? I'm not sure. I'm not sure
Pick
what
one.
they are. Can I just roll for one?
Sure. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll a d6.
Sorry, I'm not sure what to pick, so I think that's better.
Yeah, that's
you're
fine.
good.
I love it. What'd you roll?
A 4?
A 4. Cool.
Instead of me just asking every single one.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, how's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need you to roll a d10. What'd you get?
5.
5.
What'd you say? What'd you say,
5.
Astera? 5? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got you. Okay. Nope. Oh, you know what? It's not going to be that one. Because I... Alright. There we go. Lies. A set of scrolls wrapped in linen cloth? That sounds stupid. Ah. All right. Okay. So we'll get to that thing in a second. And then you said Cypher as well. This is fun.
Oh, well,
You guys
I
can
don't know
vamp
what,
while I'm like, you guys can like vamp and whatever you're doing.
yeah,
as you're like going through this.
What Denali said. What,
Hey, Denali, pick a D10.
I was
Roll a
gonna.
D10. Oh, do you want
Okay.
something different? No, do you want something different? That's fine.
I want a random magical item.
You want the weird magic items?
the 6, yeah, weird.
Yeah, weird magic.
You want the weird magic items? Okay.
I like it.
I want
You know, cue General Grievous meme putting the lightsaber on his belt. Another to add to my collection.
oh, what we got? Oh, cool. Hey, well, guys, we'll be rating into 0 today. It looks like after we're done. I think.
Nice.
What are they playing? I wonder. We'll find out, won't we? Probably like Baldur's Gate or something. Probably. So happy about how the world has exploded with the excitement of what like this fantasy genre can be.
Absolutely.
Squish, I am going to DM you something,
Yeah.
and I want you to mid-journey that. Find you a good one.
Ooh.
Find you a cool image that you like.
Ooh, boy. Can I add my own stuff? No.
Yeah, whatever you want, man. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
No way.
Whatever you want.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see if we...
And Emberot, just because you rolled so poorly.
Womp, womp, womp.
Yeah. Hanging on the wall is this portrait, right? This oiled portrait of like this man, and he's like this he's like half elven, and he's like, you could tell he's an explorer, right? He's got like the Indiana Jones hat on or whatever, and he's standing at the edge of this cliff, staring out over a vast wilderness, in this like beautifully lacquered wooden frame. It's so, you've existed so long in nothingness, right? And to see so much care and detail. Like, you've seen moments like this in people's lives, right? As you, ripped their souls from their body, and like, in the last moments flashed before their eyes, and you like drank them in and like flung them into the, the forever dark, as also souls go, but you've never seen it. You've seen it. You've experienced it, as you've like taken these experiences, but you've never seen it done so beautifully. And it's huge. It's like 6 foot by like 4.5 foot. This just beautifully done painting of like somebody's life. And I'd like you to roll a saving throw, not to weep.
Let's go. Let's go. Big
Or
whammies.
you can roll a wisdom saving throw to keep your composure and not weep, or you can roll a charisma saving throw to allow yourself to weep but nobody else can see it.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its tail.
Yeah. And Eric, is like, this is like why it's been like he wasn't that helpful, is because he was like, you walk by at one point. Which one? Yeah. So either way, you are weeping, and Eric notices. Eric, as you walk by, you see Emberrot staring at this painting with like, what you can't see where it's coming from, but there is this like coagulated, stale kind of blood like freaks coming out of the skull, and like as he's, and those are tears. And he's just like enraptured in this moment as he stares at this painting. Also looking at him,
short.
yeah. Also looking at him, you're pretty sure it's normal. Like, this isn't like the painting did this to him.
Yeah. I look up at him, and I like jump up, pat him on the back, jump up, pat him on the back, jump up, pat him on the back, and I'm like.
One of the times you pat him on the back, through the brush, you like, your hand goes through the brambles, right? And goes in like into like where his shoulder blade is, and keeps going, like almost up to your wrist or whatever.
Yeah, this is normal. Honestly, he's like Gumby, okay? Like
You're pretty well. It's like it was hollow.
Yeah. Anyway, so I do that 3 times, and as I'm jumping, like strained, because this is a lot for me.
You're still holding treasure. Like each time it's a scene of Eric like with different treasure as he's doing it,
Yeah. I'm just like, there, buddy. You can take the painting too. Bring it with you. Now you have something to maybe live for. We can find it together.
I don't know what Emberrot would say. I have no idea what the painting is.
Maybe that.
I think
maybe he would say that. I have no idea what this is. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Yeah. You can bring the painting with you if it sparks joy.
Which emotion does Emberrot feel for the first time in like 100 years?
Galleon.
It makes him feel gallant.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I love that so much. That's hilarious. All right. What we got going on here? Okay. All right. So, you guys get all that loot donned up and brought over there.
I'm assuming I find a small barrel that can like fit me. I poke a hole so that I can see when I'm in it with my rapier.
Yeah.
and-
Right. So you guys go over to the prisoners, and that they are all standing, motionless, kind of like almost in like a swaying, just like subtly swaying, staring at the ground.
They're tranced still.
It would seem so. You could make a check if you'd like, but it's, yeah. They're kind of standing.
You gotta punch them to untrance them. You can punch.
You're saying to like Denali?
Yeah. Should we punch
Alright.
them to wake them up?
Here, no, I'm here. What are you guys talking about?
No, no,
I
no.
found-
The prisoners, because they're all in a trance still. Can you like knock them out of trance or something?
Give a little tap tap.
Yeah.
The strange wizard, like off in this. No, I'm here. Huh? What are you guys talking about? Just to Aoife, who is
As he was like
obviously
talking
alone.
to other people.
Yeah.
Well, I sent you something here. That's
All
what
right.
I got.
Yeah. So you guys have the scene.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm gonna do a strengths check to break these cells open, and maybe one of them.
I have the key.
Go ahead and roll. Yeah, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll. No, it's too late. Go ahead and roll a strength. But yeah, Aoife, you tell me how this goes hilariously as you have the key. you just interrupt. Squish set up the scene. Aoife, interrupt him at any time to make it funny.
All right. So, yeah, I come over and crack my robot knuckles. I just walk up to the shell door where the key goes in. I just punch it as hard as I can. So this is a D20.
Yeah.
What am I rolling?
Yeah. Now roll a d20. Roll an attack roll. Roll again an armored attack roll.
Ooh,
7.
7.
Plus your strength
plus
modifier,
modifier.
plus your proficiency bonus.
All right.
I'm just kind of watching him at this moment.
Hang on. I'm like stuck in the. I gotta reset. I can't pull up my character sheet, so I can't.
Mhm. What am I doing? I'm making something. Oh yeah. There we are.
Okay. Current game. Seize. Inventory. No. So my strength modifier
Yep.
is +2. And then you said what else was it? 7 plus.
plus your proficiency, which should also be +2, so 11 in total.
Yeah, 11.
You have an 11.
Yeah.
In total.
Uh-huh.
That hits. I mean, it's a door. It's not going anywhere. Go ahead and roll
I'm
damage.
just kind of spinning the keys.
Oh. I catch the keys. I'm like, oh, you threw it to me, or what'd you do?
No, she's just
I'm
like
just
spinning him in the
my
lock.
hand,
Oh,
seeing
like
how long
watching
it
him do
takes
it.
you to notice.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of snap to a little bit, but my eyes are still like a glowing orange.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, roll
no.
damage. Cause
Yeah,
you
yeah, roll damage, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, roll damage.
Unarmed strike.
a D8 plus
Mhm.
2, yeah.
D8 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
5 damage. Bro, the iron
That's
bars ring or 7 damage. Ooh, 7. The iron bars ring. They sing like metal on metal. You can make go ahead and make a couple more. You don't even know to roll for it, right? You think you made a dent.
Hey, wait, I got a line for that. Let's see here. Maybe not.
So you're wait, I think I have a line for this. And he's like, he's coming
I
up with
got it.
this moment.
I got it.
And when you turn
Put a dent
around,
in 'em.
Aoife has the door open.
Oh.
Put a dent in it. Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Wakey, wakey.
Maybe you can like punch him a little to wake him up.
Gentle slaps.
Gentle slaps. Yeah, don't punch him too hard.
Come on, wake up. Come on. Give him a little tap. A little tap, tap.
Night Spio, love you, buddy.
He's leaving?
Yeah, he said 0 is off. I can't stay up any longer. Feel free to raid someone. And he said, "I'll catch us later."
Night Spio.
Night Spio, love you, buddy.
Okay. So I'm slapping the prisoner a little bit. Is he waking up at all?
So you walk up to this man who's made of rock, and yeah, he's like made of stone, and he looks like a martial artist. He is cut. Everybody else would know this as Fossil.
Of course he's cut. He's made of stone.
Yeah. There it is. There's Fossil right there.
Even quite chiseled. Look at that.
Chiseled. Yes. He's got a granite chin.
I think you're gonna hit him a little harder.
Yeah. So you're like, you like tap him. You know, he doesn't seem to come to.
No. Serious?
Yeah.
Dang it.
How do we get him out of here?
You know, I gotta check my character.
When-
I gotta
when
think about
you-
my ability.
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me, guys. I gotta check my character, and he like, this moment of like a wizard like peering into their spell book, like putting his hands together and like the rings are spinning up, and what possible powers do I have before me, wrenching the, like he's reaching into the stars and the cosmos, like to try to think about this. And I really think, Eva, you with a 10, you notice that Fossil's
you have
feet.
your bardic inspiration. You have your.
A 10's fine. You notice that Fossil's feet like shuffle, and he like he kind of moved a little bit whenever you hit him. Like he like took a. Well, he like took a step forward, Okay.
I mean, how do we get him out of here? Should we just try to tie them all together with a rope and pull them along with us? Because they...
Do you pull one of them? You like grab them by the arm and pull
Yeah.
them?
I'm going to try to just pull one and see if we can
Like
get
a
them
mindless
locked.
zombie, they kind of shuffle forward with you. Kind of.
Okay.
And this is gonna take forever.
How many can you carry since you're so big?
Well, I could maybe would they respond to intimidation, or they're just gonzo?
Try it.
Nothing.
Try to intimidate him. Roll an intimidation check. Actually, I don't even think, don't roll an intimidation check. They're not going to respond. But there's like this scene of name a couple things that you try. Like you're like like yelling in their face and like you're like punching, but like you throw like this huge punch and it stops. What else? I'm sorry.
No, I start talking louder and louder. Eyes start glaring brighter and brighter, and I'm just like, "You better wake the fuck up right now!"
You're like, yeah.
We gotta
each-
go.
I think.
Problems.
Can I like splash water on them? From
Yeah,
the little water
yeah.
area?
So like he's like yelling, and then like the next scene is you just like like both of you huge buckets of water like splashing all over them, and then just like kind of like swaying back and forth, and you both like looking real close. Nothing.
Ooh, this is pissing me off. You know,
But you did notice that you could move them. They would walk.
How many can I pull with hands? How many? Do we
You have 2
rope?
hands.
Did I grab the rope? I didn't grab the rope.
Will they hold each other's hands though? Can I interlock their fingers and like pull one of them and maybe they follow each other?
Like a little
can I-
choo-choo train.
Yeah. Can I interlock all their hands and maybe they'll
I mean,
follow
if
each
you
other?
have the keys, can't you undo their shackles and put them one on each person?
True.
Yeah, let's do that.
That sounds good. There's gonna be a choo-choo train of people.
Zombies.
Zombies. No.
Oh, I'm watching the Ahsoka Tano ad on the stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you lock their finger. This is hilarious. You lock their fingers together, and they all kind of. So, Eric, you place the last bit of like this glorious, glorious loot on the table, right? Excited to show, and you see Aoife, kind of in a at the front of a like Mary chain, kind of doing a little hop because she's a bunny, hand in hand, walking out with the rest of the prisoners.
Interesting. Hold on. Let me refresh real quick.
Now, mind you, it's Himbo, the giant minotaur, Fossil, the martial arts monk made of stone. Then also
There's our Warforge Ranger.
yeah,
Maybe
the
you could be like a
Warforged,
piper and they'll follow you.
yeah,
Start
right.
singing.
Called Master.
Drakovich, right? Who is who was the philosopher who, like, the old man dragonborn philosopher with like a Fu Manchu, who ended up like being also like a completely ripped monk and martial artist, and then Masker, the robot hired assassin, who is always like cloaked in shadow. You only ever see one side of his face. He speaks with like a rasp and a growl all the time.
He manages to find a corner in a round room.
Yeah, he find yes, and his back is always to it. And all of them are now holding hands and walking in this fun little line with Eva at the front.
Little tiny bunny. These big
is
masculine.
so cute. Oh my god. What did y'all do here? And why are their nails painted?
When did you have time to do that?
I'm trying to think if I have a way to help make them snap out of this.
I'm gonna save you guys some time. There's
I'm
like
gonna
this
save
glowing orange. There's like this glowing orange kind of energy in their eyes or whatever that they seem to be farther inundated into the power of this hex that the cackling, mad, laughing mage is used to like kind of capture people.
Okay.
So we're not waking them.
Well, hold on. I have a question. How many of them were like me and just absolutely love alcohol? I'm assuming a lot of them. Because I
Yeah.
wonder if their love.
Neither of the monks drink. Himbo.
Damn it.
Himbo doesn't because his body's a temple. And Masker go round for round.
He's a Warforged, yeah. He's a robot.
He loves it. His favorite thing in the world.
Ah.
It doesn't get him
Warrior
drunk, but it's
around?
like it's just cool to always like take a shot of whiskey
Yeah,
after
yeah,
you say something. to make a
Yeah.
point.
Wait, you're the team leader, right? Can you order them to walk with us instead of us dragging them?
Well, I was
If
gonna
they
try and
listen?
tempt him with the smell of this
Mm.
gnome beer.
Mm-hmm.
That maybe their love of this alcohol will snap them out.
That's so cute.
No, but they
Okay,
will follow
alright.
you like a cartoon character following the scent of a pie.
Okay.
But also like zombies.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we continue as planned. Is there any ruckus at all coming in our direction as we've been doing all of this stuff?
So I'm gonna get to that after you guys get to kind of
A stopping point.
well, yeah, we can do a stopping point if that's what you guys are ready for. I know we've gone 30 minutes past what we normally do.
But yeah, I think if
Are you guys feeling that? You guys want to wrap this wrap this little part of it up?
yeah, I was gonna say Emberrot should probably lead them up and out of the vent because he came with us. I'm staying here, and Sprig took off.
So you're like hiding over
And then-
here, waiting for them to all rush by you like a team of football players.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, I love that.
Emberrot leads, and then either Denali or Aoife kind of take up the rear. Everyone grabs a box of treasure and just kind of pushing them through the little path.
Can we put boxes of treasure in their other? No, they would be locked.
Boxes of treasure.
I'm sure they
So I'll say this: you start doing that. No, you could put backpacks on them. They stay on as they crawl like they're supposed to. It's like they know how to ambulate and do their motions and things like that. They're just mindless, and they will absolutely
Okay.
follow your lead. So you guys can lead them through this tunnel. All of the treasure that you guys find, you have these 2 strange potions. You have a rope that if you go to your journals, yeah, a couple scrolls. But if you go to your journal tab, and you see there's player handouts. Okay, and if you go down player handouts to wand, right? You see there's 2 of the items that you see. Aoife, you are as you're putting a box into one of the bags. It's like this. It's like a tiled box, right? It's got all these like beautiful tiles on it. Your thumb hits one of the tiles, and they slide sideways just a little bit, just a few millimeters. And as it slides sideways just a few millimeters, a small spring-loaded section lifts up.
I look in it.
It's like a little it's actually the side of the box, right? It's like what looked like to be a solid piece of wood, just a little sliver, like a slat. As you move the tile, that little slat kind of goes up just a little bit, by about maybe an inch, and leaving an inch gap at the bottom. Like it's like a little hidden lever that slides up.
Oh. Should I check what's in it? Or it's not opening, it's just a lever.
It just, so you grab it, and it is a lever, and it moves a couple inches, and you hear like these, like, there's some mechanism inside there. Ding, ding, ding. And as it does, a small drawer slides out of the other side.
What's in it?
You slide the drawer open, and there's a key.
Does that open the box?
You begin to like look around the key, or look around the box. You don't see a keyhole. Give me a sleight of hand check, rogue.
I don't think I'm a very good rogue.
A
Could
14.
have been a 20.
You kidding me?
Could have been a
The-
20. You need a 20.
It could. I guess it could have been a 20. It wasn't. It's a 14. This thing is well crafted. It's better made than some of the some of the most expensive locks that people put on their homes where you're from. And so you look for that keyhole, and you realize there's only one space that you haven't looked, which is inside the drawer. Placing your finger inside the drawer and reaching up towards the top of the drawer, a place where nobody looks. And that's why you knew. You feel a small ring. And as you pull the ring, the top of the box kind of lifts up these couple of sections. It lifts up and like does this like very beautiful and like kind of like separate like a circle, but it's made of a bunch of triangles and they all like separate very satisfyingly. This beautiful clockwork mechanism, and opens up like a flower kind of. And there in the middle you see a keyhole.
I'm so opening it.
You take the key, you place it in, and you spin it, and you can feel that it's not like a tooth of a key hitting. And you can see the end of the key is not shaped like a skeleton key exactly. There's not like a big tooth on the end. Rather, it is this like long, especially machined out, like, you know, several grooves inside it that, you know, perfectly fits inside. And you can feel all these like cogs like moving, these extremely well oiled. This is probably the most well-made thing that you've ever broken into. Ever. It's very nice that somebody would have made for you
To hide something very nice.
to keep it safe until you got it, right? How nice of this person, right? It clicks. The key actually is kind of stuck and it like slides in, right? And the whole top goes and like kind of slides open. And like the two sides kind of right?
My ears are twitching at the light because I'm like, this is awesome.
Your eyes aren't blinking. Like you haven't blinked in like 5 minutes. You realize your knees are locked. Just exactly how you'd like to pick a lock, you know, a good one. Like this is a good one. Most locks, like if it's like a DC 10 lock, you don't even pull out your like lock picking kit. You just take like the bottom of like a heavy bottle or something and just like crack down on it. You know, I mean, there's no need to pull out your tools or something like that. Anyway, resting on the inside is something rectangular wrapped in cloth.
Should I open it or?
You've come this far.
It's not just cloth, I'm sorry.
Might as well.
Wrapped in some of the finest silk that you have ever seen. This one square of silk may be worth a single platinum piece.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tie that silk around one of my little ears and then, you know, see what's in there.
Wipe the sweat off your brow with it and throw it on the floor.
Yeah.
You know, clean your hands.
Really?
All right, so you take the silk, and as you unfold it, carved out of bone that you're pretty sure is illegal in any dimension that you may come from to harvest.
Shit, it's ivory.
You don't get the real stuff very often. You've seen the fake stuff a lot. This ain't the fake stuff. It's this little like it's like a little box, and as you move the lid, resting inside, you see playing cards.
What type of playing cards are these?
And that is where we're gonna. So where is it? What kind of playing cards are these? What do you grab off of the table as you climb into your barrel, Eric? Rambo. Eric, rocks.
Yeah.
What do you grab as you climb into your barrel?
Like out of the loot?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
There's 2 potions, 2 scrolls, a rope,
2
and
potions, 2 scrolls.
yeah, and the wand is squishes. And the giant painting is is
I'll grab one of the potions. I'll feel frisky. I'll grab a
okay.
potion.
There is of the 2 potions that you see, one is this like clear liquid that it diffuses light in a way that makes it almost look yellow, but only from a certain angle. And it looks like there is a very small film of another liquid kind of floating on top that looks like water, maybe.
Don't
and
drink it.
Then the other one that you look at is it is this like sandy, like a peanut butter milkshake, pleasant kind of sandy looking liquid, but the viscosity is not the same as a peanut butter milkshake. It's very fluid. It's like, oh, sorry, it looks like a farmhouse red ale is kind of what it looks like, or like a wheat beer that still has a little bit of,
Yeah.
a little bit of the mother in it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those ones that you swirl it, you pour most of it out, but you swirl it and then, pour a fine head. Which one?
Well, me as the player, I want to go with option A. But me as the character is going to go with the one that looks like beer. So.
Okay. Cool. You took the beer one. And you're gonna leave the rope and the 2 scrolls and the other potion to be taken by the train of people back.
Yes. And I am.
Okay, you're about to go into Rambo mode. You don't want to. Nothing else? Okay.
All right. I've got
No other
1
tools at your
hour
disposal.
zones.
What?
I am going to use Unseen Servant because it lasts for an hour. I've
Help
got
you
a
carry the
little
barrel?
hole. Yeah, and to potentially be used as a distraction.
Gotcha.
I've got a hole in the barrel so that I can kind of see, and it's just big enough for me to potentially have to pass my ball bearings through to the Unseen Servant.
Nice. Okay. All right. Cool. Squish.
Yeah, what's up?
Sitting on the table, calling your name, is a crazy ass looking wand.
Heck yeah, dude.
Whenever you look at it, a small like card comes up, and for everyone else it's red. It just says wizard, and then for you it's like green, and like you can equip this but nobody else can, and you just see this like if you look in the journal, or you already sent me the image, but you can see the wand. And
yeah.
That brings us to as the last person kind of crawls up, Emberite, you push them in. Is there anything else you would like to do, Emberite? Just you and this painting and this tiny hole. This giant painting.
I'm gonna take the wand for future.
Yeah, absolutely take that wand.
No, there's nothing extra.
Nice. What are these deck of cards? Grabbing the barrel, pushing the last people in. You see the door bulge, a bunch of dust come falling off of it, and like the strain, right? As heave ho again, as what you must assume is a battering ram, smashing into the door. And that is where we will pick up next time.
Sweet. Time
Yeah.
to solid snake my way to save Jackie. where we
So-
ride off into the sunset, Jackie carrying me, explosions in the background. I
Yeah.
suddenly apparently have gold armor.
Uh-huh,
It's gonna be great.
And really, really nice locks of hair.
Oh yeah, majestic.
A jeweled necklace, a ring on each finger.
Yep. And somehow that magician's staff. I don't know.
What magician?
No,
as
they're
as
wizard.
as like a top hat and just several doves off in the distance by one of the explosions. Nice. Guys, thank you so much for playing. Did you just have fun?
Had a blast.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I had fun.
I
And-
got to punch a lock real hard.
Ah,
And
I thought that was
really,
very funny.
Really, really, really hope that sometime in the future, Squishle gets a chance to use that line.
To use
Because
any of his
I'm
lines
so-
effectively, that would be really cool. Yeah, yeah, that would be satisfying. That's
No,
it's
the one that I had said.
oh
Just
yeah,
at the
yeah, yeah.
start of a combat, or
That's
just
the-
literally anything.
Oh
excited.
man. All right, so as I thank everybody for watching, and the players. Is there anything that stood out to you guys? You know, I know that some of you guys are new, and you know, this is some of your first games. Anything that stood out to you guys tonight? As I look for somebody for us to raid.
Puppy.
No.
I gotta go to sleep, dude. I was supposed to be in bed 2 fucking hours ago.
Oh
Still love
no.
you guys. I'll sign
Alright.
up for next week's session, and
Hey man, see you then.
Have a good night.
I've got a real bad toothache. I gotta find some pain reliever. Anyway, I'll talk to
Gotcha.
you later.
Later.
Night night.
Thank y'all for watching.
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I'm gonna find a raid real quick.
Yeah.
Which involves me doing a little bit of finagling here.
Yeah, no, I had a blast with Æther trying to ride and tame this hyena.
I
It was magnificent.
you know, there's not many
Listen,
times
There's
that
still
I
hope.
There's still
Mhm,
hope.
mhm.
Yeah, no, I mean you didn't like. I guess. So you're saying there's a chance.
Exactly.
In my mind. Maybe not your mind. But in my mind.
Oh, that's not the one I want.
Non-lethal damage. Non-lethal damage.
Lion, you are a very, very quiet fellow. Hard for me to read since I can't see your face. I'm not getting a lot of verbal information. What's something that stood out to you?
Stood out to me.
Yeah. Where's tonight's game? Maybe something you're looking forward to next week, even.
Nothing really stood out, I guess. It was just all enjoyable in its own aspects.
I'm sorry, my wife was telling me something. I had to take my headset off. The one moment I asked you to tell me something. Do you mind repeating that for me?
Yeah. The I feel like I'm on the spot.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, no pressure. No pressure. I just, you know. Yeah.
No, there's nothing in particular that stood out any more than anything else did.
Okay. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
Good. Do you like? So I know I was taking a little bit of like creative license with Emberot. To add, you know, adding a little flavor. Do you like the direction that's going in? Is that something that inspires you? Maybe. You do.
Yeah.
Awesome. How do you raid people? Like, how does that happen?
Good question.
It's such a good question.
Never been on your side of the table. Oh man, I'm so happy. I have some of Nan's magical buns. Guess who has some temp hit points? for my secret mission.
Yeah, I
Yes,
don't
that's
see this going
exactly
badly at all.
No, neither do I.
There's no way.
Well,
How could it?
as Eric. Eric. Says who? They
You
never
guys have a rescue mission planned, right?
for me, I hope they do.
I do as well. I really, really do. I mean, it's not
I don't
that
know what
one.
you're gonna accomplish.
Ooh. Okay, I got something super spicy in my inventory. So I have, and I guess this is going to take a little bit of finagling, but, right? Unseen servants, they can use objects, right?
Okay.
It says right there, interact with an object. You know what I have in my inventory? As
Raid channel.
distractions?
What's that?
Signal whistles.
You have signal whistles?
I have a signal whistle.
You bought a signal whistle.
Absolutely. I always buy a whistle.
No, I mean
It's
just
copper.
and I'm just saying like
It's
what
one copper piece. Why would
Sure,
you
sure. I'm just like at what moment was like Eric went out of his way. Like that's not a thing that just like accidentally gets, like lumped into buying other stuff. Like when did Eric go, "Oh, I'm going to pick this whistle up, carry it across the shop to this fine vendor,
Hey.
and then carry this thing with me because it will be useful." All right. Raid should be starting in a second.
See, here's the beautiful thing. It makes perfect sense. When I got Bailey, I got a whistle.
Oh, so it's a training whistle, like for Bailey.
I mean, maybe. The item is called Signal Whistle.
Mhm.
But, like, I mean, I don't have thaumaturgy. Whistles are loud. I have Bailey. Bailey loves me. So, there's a lot of purposes that could be used behind a whistle. And it's a copper.
Here's the other thing.
I even
How
have
did you How were you able to tie in Bailey loves me to buying the whistle? Bailey loves me. Like so seamlessly. Well done.
Because that little song from Hangover, and we're the three best friends that anyone could ever have. Well, it's two best friends, and it's just me and Bailey.
No.
But I've got a steel mirror. I've got some chalk. I've got a whistle. I've got some soap. I've got the ball bearings.
Okay. I
Who
absolutely
He's asking who sent us.
Oh, did it
He
work?
doesn't-
Are
he
we
doesn't-
rating?
Yeah, we're rating him.
Oh, nice. Okay.
He's
Yeah, his bot is dropping the info.
sorry, I didn't know if you guys want to answer him. I don't know how to answer
No,
that
no.
question.
All right, there you go.
But yeah, no, I've got a.
Keep up with my friends.
See,
here.
here's the
Carrying
thing,
me like a
right?
fanny
And
pack.
I know D&D, like looking at the building your character, just lumps in here's some starting gold plus your starter equipment. I absolutely
I'll
love
be right back.
the just randomize your starting gold and just
I feel like that's
go wild buying mundane equipment. Like there's so many useful mundane
Tonight
items.
we're playing a little bit of Fortnite. That's gonna be the.
So many useful mundane items.
I also have not been adding things I don't know if you were or I am.
So we
me in
have
the
it
weeds
in
for
the
sure.
chat. I don't know how we want to go about adding
welcome
all
in.
of these items that
Appreciate the raid. Hope you guys
um,
are having a great
Gear
hump
had kind
day,
of given
or what
us.
time is it? Almost into
I
Thursday.
feel
Yeah,
like.
I didn't add the gold from last time when we split it.
Mm-mm. Oh, well, maybe you should add that to your character sheet because that's specifically for you.
Okay.
Um,
I'm not sure how to do that.
well,
I missed.
so if you are on your character sheet,
I
and,
missed every bit of my shots.
Justin, I know you're getting
Hope
ready
that's
to
all the
take
shots
off,
I
but
had.
if you can give a moment with Foundry up still. So on your character sheet,